Hello, Princess Anne. Princess Anne, welcome. You are the first. Hello.
Oh, but I thought I was going to be late. I like I like
See,
your
that's
afro.
super late. Thank you, my dear. Hey. Please, let's share the video.
Yeah,
Senator,
let me see.
Senator will be joining us. Maps to the world. Welcome, Rita. Oh, I don't know, Rita. Oh, welcome. Have you received? Yeah. Hello, Chris 10237. Welcome, 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 guys. Thank you, Maps to the World. I'm today with my natural hair. Admire. How is everyone doing? Proud Canopian, week slash Aquara debunker. Welcome. Senator is Senator is getting ready. Yes, today is a good show. We are going to be very mature over here because we're talking about something that is very serious, mental health. And next month is going to be mental health, or the month for mental health awareness is very, very important. And we are going to have a superstar. Gasha is going to be here as well. So today is full, full. By the time we, okay. Hello. Okay, okay. I just send an answer. They go come in when we don't be like 50, I beg. Yeah. Yes. 9. Yes, yes. Thank you. 9. Mhm. Okay, perfect. Ma send you. Emma, can you send me the link?
Okay, let me copy it and send it.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Aran Japa, welcome. TK, welcome. Queen Akin Diamond, welcome. It arrived Montreal and it was posted to me. Thank God, I'm happy. Free, welcome, welcome, guys. Hello, mommy asking for a friend. Welcome. So, please, guys, this topic today is very serious. Like, we want all of us to actually like participate in this topic because we have to look for a solution in what is going on in our community, because just getting into the in-depth, I'm thinking like we need more awareness of what mental health is, and at least people should come and relax, because so that when you know what this is all about, you will know how to behave with the next person. Okay.
I just sent you the link now.
Okay, thank you. So how is everyone doing? Emma, welcome. How is everyone doing?
I believe everybody's. I'm talking on the behalf of everybody commenting right now. We are fine. We are fine by God's grace. We are successful.
I hope and you
We
know
are rich.
drinking alcohol without people noticing, right?
Sorry?
I said, hope no one is drinking alcohol in a tight corner without people noticing you that you are
No,
drinking
no, no, no.
alcohol. Okay.
No, take it out, take it out. Everybody, if you're drinking alcohol, come and join me. I'll say everybody. Our doctor say, "Oh man, I could start cut for comment section." Everybody is fine. We are successful. We are. In fact,
Oh,
everything good. We are fine. I watched an interview where one journalist was, she was actually hosting a celebrity, and they asked her like, "How are you?" And she was like, "I'm successful." The
yeah.
journalist was confused. Then I was confused. Like, yeah, I'm successful. And you? The journalist was lost.
It's good to always attract positive energy. You guys
Yeah,
can notice something with Senator. Senator is always preaching. It's his habit, right? He's always talking about I get money because that's the energy that you want to attract to yourself. But maybe some people is always super positive. That's the first thing you should do. You understand?
yeah,
If you are doing a business and you keep saying my rich people will you are attracting that energy. That's why you see me, I'm very positive when it comes to like, oh, my rich client maps it for the rich people. You understand? Because why do you want to say somebody is poor? Because we
true.
are all rich in every aspect of our lives. You have a certain aspect where you are richer than me. So the word rich does not only go towards you having finances, you understand? It can be through a wisdom. Do you notice that most intelligent children in school are always those like from a poor home? Like super,
Yeah.
super intelligent that they are like genius. They don't even
Yeah.
have money to afford textbooks.
Some of them even just have just like a pair of uniform and damage and everything. They'll patch it up. They still that actually acing all the courses in the class, and you're like, what the heck? Some of them don't even have bulb electric, or like they don't have this electricity in their homes. They use lamp to read, but they
Come
are
and
very
show
smart
the
in school.
camera. Come, let me show you.
I grew up with people like that though.
You need to see what Admire is doing. Trying
She's
to
doing her makeup again.
uh maybe Senator don't know that we are live. Ha.
Oh really?
We were on phone and then I went to like have my bath. So let me see. Can you send this
The link to Senator
Ruth?
Rita Brown, I hail you. Free, I hail you. Emma, I hail you. Aranja Pa, oh, you're the name, I hail you. Mommy asking for a friend, you're welcome, Rita. Oh, I see you, sis. Maps to the word, proud Canopian. This Aranja Pa, the Dollars YouTuber, my sister, please, can you just change your name? Just add something nice. Just there are beautiful names out there. You can be grace, you can be favor, you can be miracle, you can be money, you can be everything. But that name like that, I don't think that's your name, I beg. Because say name this so the attract some kind of thing there, right? Big Mami, I hail you. Okay, let me. You said I should send a link to Senator, right?
Yeah, send it again. I think he's on the phone. I was supposed to make a payment. Okay, guys. Hello? You know already?
Let me get.
You already start. Okay. Okay. Mouse client. When am I expecting? When am I expecting my package? Hey, Emma, have you tracked yours?
They actually sent me. Let me see. They sent. They did send. Let me check 1 minute. Where is that again? Okay, yeah. I didn't track it though. I don't want to do it now. I've not tracked it since they sent it to me. Tracking never give me high blood, so I
Oh,
usually
okay.
avoid it.
Please, let's share the video. Let's share the video, and our guest is gonna be here when it's 9 o'clock. When we have a couple of people watching us, I know that
But wait,
there's traffic on like there's so many people that are live today, but
yeah, they are. There are just a lot of people that are like before Senator is coming in and Gasha and everybody. I just saw. I noticed that Kamini released a music a hit, and in the music she was apologizing to Mr. Leo, and that was so cool. Like seriously, you remember there was this beef going on media where Mr. Leo fans were badging on her because she said that when she was working with Mr. Leo, she didn't make any money and everything, and
that's
the
the
fans of Mr. Leo didn't take it very easy on her.
That's the game of media. When you know that you are hot, you can go and say something controversial. You understand? Me, I
Yeah.
already knew what was coming about because from they always show Mr. Liu respect. Trust me, they always pay him respect. It's not like some kind of people. As Gomez is my very close person, very respectful. He respects Mr. Leo behind the scene a lot. So that's a game of media. You have to say something. People are like, "What the hell are you going?" Da, da, da. And then by then you release something. Everybody's gonna listen to it because
Yeah, to
the
do
world now
interviews.
is in such a way that if you're only doing something good, people will not get you. The minute you start, just wait now. If I just say me and Senator, God forbid, we are broken up. Hey, the story is gonna go viral like far away, right?
Yeah,
People will wish you rest in peace more than they will wish you happy birthday. That's just
exactly.
the world. That's just the world. Everybody would say your birthday will be like biology be now. But rest in peace. Oh my god, the girl where we did do maps so the girl you don't know you know that everybody will put typing, even the one that don't was actually when you were here, they were stressing you to death. They'll be the one trying to write everything good.
Okay, so you're just low-key trying to say that when it comes to Cameroon community, when saga sells more than like us, it was looking like a saga
Only
between.
Cameroon community. Not only Cameroon community, when it comes to like the business of entertainment, right?
Okay,
Anything controversial go
it's
viral more than when you are doing something really good.
okay.
Yes.
Maybe
By
that was a way for her to,
you see the
you
number
know,
of people
to
that are watching right
diffuse.
now, by the time maybe I start raising my voice that okay, addressing what is between me and BJ, everybody will come here. I've noticed it, Emma. There's a couple of videos on my on this YouTube channel where I will go and say, um, where I'll go and be like debunking all the lies from people in a less than how many minutes. People are watching it so bad. And then I'll be there doing my waist trainer, maybe combing my hair and all of that because that's what people want to watch. Girl. So, okay, guys. Ruth Brown, welcome. Teresa Amor, welcome. Shannon for is here today. Shannon for, where have you been? Okay, guys. Senator will join us in a few. He's rushing home now. Okay. So we'll
Okay,
be here relaxing. Big Mommy, welcome. Um, Miriam, welcome, welcome, guys, welcome, welcome. So we're gonna start for sure. We're gonna start with the topic, and we'll keep digesting. Please, everybody, participate, please. For those who want to call, you can also call and contribute. Okay. So we're going to talk about mental health, and the first thing we want to know what is mental health actually, because when you know something, you if you know me, you are going to actually like know how to deal with me better. You understand? And you when you understand something, you know how to prevent it, you know how to help someone who is in need of, someone that needs the help, because it's
yeah,
a community thing, it's something that is a global thing, it's a plague right now. It's to me it's just like it's going to be a pandemic soon, because the level of which people are going off nowadays is beyond. No one is exceptional. Anybody can go through mental health at any time. Back in the days, we used to think like, oh, when until you see somebody picking papers, being dirty, those people that are really, really like mad people. Then we thought, no, nowadays you can be very beautiful, rich, famous, and you are mentally not okay. And
exactly.
this, we are going to connect it with what is going on social media, especially like I saw this on Better Things that Coco Emilia is in the hospital for mental health treatment. So you can see that the most people that you see them looking very beautiful and looking all okay, they are not. Yes. So the first thing is, what do you understand by mental health? Anybody can just be giving their own opinion. It's easy. We just need to we digest from there. We'll go from knowing what mental health is, and also we have to know how to. There's types of a lot of there's so many types of mental health illnesses that you can identify, and we'll keep breaking it down till we have to digest it. Okay. So by talking about it more, we're gonna talk about we it's a huge topic. We'll keep digesting it till we get to the end and to the solution of it. So Emma, what can you tell us about mental health?
Well, mental health includes our emotions psychologically and our social well-being.
Mm-hmm,
And it involves like our emotions, the way we act. It affects our emotions, the way we act, and how we relate to other people. And it also determines on how you can deal with stress when you're mentally stable. Depends how you're going to handle your stress, how you're going to look for solution in order to handle, get yourself out of that particular stress you're going through.
mm-hmm,
So basically, if I want to summarize it, mental health, uh, it's it's very important to a person. Or let me say, mental health is that it's that very important part of being healthy, or, or it's that part where you need to be okay up here in order to relate in a society, because you can be the most intelligent, most talented, most gifted, but if your mental health is not okay, you're a mess. You're actually a mess. So mental health in it's a mental health, like I said earlier, it includes our emotions. It
mm-hmm.
includes it's about our psychologically actually involve that as well, and our social well-being. So if you're not mentally okay, if you're not, yeah, you're not going to function 100% out there. I think it's the most important part when it comes to health issues, because someone that has is going through stress, actually we handle will not handle some kind of things that much when it comes to someone that is actually having HIV. So I think mental health is one of the most critical thing out here that most people don't take it very serious, but it
Yes.
affects a lot of people out here, and they were not. So I like talking about we Cameroonians. Like I don't know why, but we
Yes.
Cameroonians we don't really
Our
take it very seriously. Yeah, we don't take it seriously and stuff like that. And stuff like
Thank you.
that.
That's very elaborate and very precise. Yeah, as you rightly said, mental health is an emotional, psychological, and social well-being of an individual. So for us all, the social aspect of it is very important, because when you are mentally not okay up here, it will affect everybody around you. The way you will behave, either you're going to be like a nuisance to the society, to people who are actually like not feeling what you are going through. And one thing about it is, most people that are going through they are always in denial. It Because I think it's something that people always feel that you can have mental issue, but you are not crazy. There's a difference between you being going through mental illness, but the severity of it can lead you to that level where your brain is obstructed. It can lead you to a severe where you will even take your life. That's the end goal of most people struggling with mental health. And like we said, when someone just the way you feel, the way you act, the way you think, it all depends on that. It leads to how mentally healthy or not you are. So it's something that we need to create an awareness of it. Please, you guys should share this video, like this video as well. We really need people to learn topics like this so that we know what is going on, and so we can better associate with people. Yeah, Treaty, welcome. Treaty said mental health is real. Where are all the disciples? Make we come rest back for home here.
Um,
True disciples, you guys should come. Okay, yeah. Ruth Brown says mental health is a person's psychological and emotional well-being. Very perfect. And you know that when there is an, like I said, the emotions you feel it individually, right? The psychological aspect of it, you feel it by yourself. But the social aspect of it, everybody around you now feels it. When you are not mentally okay, Emma, maybe you get up today, you are just nagging around, meaning it's not only affecting you now, you are transferring it to me in one way or the other.
yeah, like the mood disorder kind of. You
What the
have your mood
the
disorder
way
and
mood swings, the way your mood you from you were Emma yesterday and today. So it's for everybody. No matter how beautiful you see somebody presenting, like most people will be like, I cover my pain with makeup. That's what some people will say. When you look at these celebrities, they always say we cover our pain with makeup. You don't know what I'm going through. Yes, that's why you need to always treat people the nicest that you can, because you don't know what they are going through. Don't add into people's pain. Don't be the one adding into people's misery. People have a lot of things that they are going through, but you have to make sure you try to be as pure as you can, because it's very, very important.
you
Yes.
know when it comes to our society, you see just few only few people out there who identify that they are not okay and will try to get solutions to that particular problem. Most of our fellow sisters and brothers out here right now, they know that they are not okay, okay? But they don't want to seek for help. They don't want to get out of that. They feel very comfortable making other people feel the way they are feeling, which is bad. For example, you might have your mood disorder. Okay, you have your mood disorder because you're either sad, you're depressed one way or the other. Instead of you going to see a specialist that's going to help you go out of that, you instead find pleasure in depressing other people so they can be like you. So it takes one thing to identify that you have that problem. Then it takes another thing to as well to try to seek for help,
Right.
seek for solution to that particular thing. Like we really need to teach our African people, I like our brothers and sisters out here that it's okay to feel like that. It's normal. You're not the worst person on earth. It doesn't feel that you're unlucky because some people might think that is because I'm not blessed, I'm not favored. That's why these kind of things are happening to me, or that's why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. It is normal. It can happen to anybody. There are a lot of celebrities out here with a lot of monies and properties, but they still feel that way. You see, like for example, there was a year that this Miss America, she committed suicide, right?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, she committed suicide, and she was one of the. She was a most beautiful girl. Like she was very beautiful, but she committed suicide. So it's sometimes it's not about, because sometimes people might think that it's because I have I don't have a steady relationship, or I'm having these financial issues or whatever. And in their heads they're like, okay, since I'm not lucky, since I don't have what I want, I'm not feeling okay. I'll try to make other people feel the same way I'm feeling, which is not
That's the social aspect of it, right? That's why we see today everybody is planning. People are just trying to make it that okay, let us all try as much as possible to avoid making others hurt, making them feel less of themselves, because a lot of people are going through so many horrible.
so many things. Like yeah.
Life itself is not easy on anyone, and mental health can span from you being as a child to an adulthood to you growing even as old as there is no age limit as far as mental health is concerned.
Exactly.
And to
And
be
it
honest,
begins with little things like somebody will like, I have panic attacks, I'm anxious, I have you have this bad way of this eating habits. It begins with small little things and we don't take it very seriously. We're always like, I know it's normal, it's okay. And it's not, no, it's not. And before you discover it has generated into something big, and it's like a one clinical depression, because you've been diagnosed, it's called, I think, the clinical, right, the clinical depression thing.
yeah, yeah,
Another one is just like, yeah, it is so big, and they'll start calling you kind of names, and you see us, and we really need to look our kids, the way they are behaving, the way they interact with their friends. the way they even interact with you as a parent, you need to be watching them. You need to pay attention to them, like seriously, because if you notice very well, like right now, the rate of suicide has actually really increased, and that's with the younger generation, because most of the time their parents don't really communicate. The kids are always on the phone. Maybe the parent is always very busy, and the kid is going through something, and you don't even know that the kid is going through something. Before you know it, the kid has committed suicide already.
Okay. I
So we
think
need to watch our kids. We need to not just think, okay, my child has this eating disorder, it's normal. No, you need to know the reason why. Because some people, others, when they are stressed, they eat a lot. Some people are like that,
it's
right? When
true.
you're stressed, you're angry, you tend to eat a lot. Others had you just develop some kind of panic attacks, like I'm scared of the rain. When it's raining, I cannot sleep. When there is this, you need to check them, follow them up, and try to take them out of that before it turns into something else. Let us stop just assuming that, okay, this is nature. This is how this person is. No, it's we really need to take it seriously, because right now a lot of us are suffering right here on media with adults that are depressed in one way or the other, and we are suffering now because they didn't, maybe their parents didn't follow it back then to try to take them. They didn't follow up. They thought it was something normal, like a child is stubborn because of one thing or the other, instead of you trying to see how you can. And though it's true that sometimes you're unable to control it, it gets out of hand and stuff. But I believe that if you take a child to a specialist, there's just this thing that can be done. Like there's like they say there's something that cannot be fixed when it comes to a health issue. There's at least something one small, there must be a change. There might be pills, because I believe that in the US, for example, they have pills for stress. When you're feeling very anxious, you take a pill and it calms you down
You're going
and
in
stuff like that.
you are going a little bit far. We're going to take it little by little. So that's
Okay,
the solution, okay, that you are giving, which is good. So let's
okay.
read what our viewers are saying. Queen Akinama said, when you are mentally not stable, it is not only you being affected, it affects your surroundings too. Yes. That's why you see there's no definition that you can define mental health without mentioning the social aspect of
As per the
their
street.
well-being. Mhm.
I like Triti's comment. Triti said, as per the street level, mental health is when a fake profile is so bitter. When Brenda is saying Brenda is a cause big five, Instagram TV, or her mental health is not okay. Rich women go to give poor Rita problem. Natural.
That's true. That mental health, I see it a lot. Like from the time we're gonna start analyzing all the way, you will identify that there's a huge, huge mental problem that's going on in our community.
A lot, like
A
a
lot.
lot, a lot.
They will swing from this camp to the next camp to the next camp, just like that. People have a lot of trauma, a lot of things that they have gone through, of which they need to seek help.
Exactly.
But I know that it's because they don't know that there's something mentally not okay.
Okay.
But most people that are mentally, they're always in denial. I'm not saying that I'm not part of it, though. Nobody is free from having a mental issue. So it's good to know it so that you can know how to even prevent it. So that if you start having some symptoms, you know that, hey, I can retrace my step, I can try to think more better, or you go to watch things that are more impacting to your life. For example, okay, let me go to Rita O. Rita O says, can we say mental health makes people to be bitter? There's
Yes.
this lady who hates me for nothing. I'm confused if she's a witch or her mental health is not okay. Rich woman go dey give poor Rita trouble.
That's what I was just saying right here. That's so in Africa we kind of we tend to like, okay, this is natural. Maybe she just hates me. Maybe she no. She's actually portraying her insecurities on you. It's not normal. That's a mental disorder. It's like you don't feel good about yourself, and you want to make yourself feel better by hating somebody else.
Right. You are very true, Emma. Very,
So
very
I
true.
don't think it's not witchcraft, Rita. A mental disorder.
There are people that just look at you, they don't like you.
They don't just
Or
like
you-
you.
They don't know you from nowhere. You understand? Just when they call Emma, I just hate me that girl because they talking.
I hate it.
There's
I just
someone
need to
that
get
she doesn't like you because you were only talking English in your channel. Thank God. Later is here.
Jesus Christ.
Just when they call Emma, I don't hate me that day. Yes, no. Now we play with you for back, please. That she doesn't like you were only talking English. Oh, okay. Now see that you replay. Okay.
Hello, beautiful people. How you guys doing?
Your receiver is on.
Your reply is on.
Hey, beautiful people. How you guys doing?
We are
So you're
doing
happy
good.
to see me once more. I'm right here. You're a radical boy, and at the same time, the preacher. You know, when people who decided not to hear with voice, they will hear by slap, or they will hear by shikot. So I'm here to
Sha.
make sure, my beautiful people, you are good, and I want you guys to enjoy the environment of this frequency all the time. No matter when AC is here, Emma is here, and no matter when I'm alone. So we are going according to the environment and the air that is happening in the street. So I'm happy everyone is here. Lilian Mano, you are welcome. Proud Canopy, you are welcome. Kings Diamonds, you are welcome. And Ruth Brown, you are welcome. Georgia, you are welcome. Sopo Pikina, you are welcome. TK, you are welcome. Teresia Amu, you are welcome. I stand as the king of positivity. That was announced earlier today. I hope you guys take it. So I'm here, a lovely soul. So Emma, I greet you. Essie, I greet you. I hope you guys.
Welcome, my God.
Welcome, and you are late. So you're gonna next time you're gonna in fact next time I will cut from your salary.
I've always been late, so I've always been coming early. So today is not an issue.
Okay.
If I'm late, there's a lot.
Yes. Okay, so before you came in, we were talking about mental health, and soon I'll be once we get to
But I
50.
don't, yes, I don't count. I don't run coming.
Eh?
So by the time we get to about 50 people, I'm gonna bring in our guest artist. We need to know more about Gasha and her movement and everything that she has to tell us about herself. As you guys can add out when she's here, I'm gonna, but Senator, before you came in, we're talking about mental health, and we actually give a definition of mental health, and we're just discussing how it's affecting people around us. And were you listening to us so that I don't go too much?
Yeah, somehow. Because
So,
I'm driving.
okay,
I'm
okay,
listening
you
to
were
you guys.
driving. Okay, so mental health, we gave the definition. Per what is the standard definition of mental health? Is the emotional, psychological, and social well-being of an individual. Okay,
All
so
right.
it's something that has to do with your emotions, which means your thinking, the way you feel, the way you act, be it in your individual aspect as well as the way you interact with people, which is the social aspect of it. So like people were just giving, can read from there. Like, let me go to what treaty say. As okay, I already read that. I want to see what people are saying. Joy, welcome. Support Pekin, welcome. Okay. So from the definition, the best definition of mental health is preaching. So from the definition of mental health, we are everybody is with that, right? Those who are experiencing poverty, violence, and economic depravity or deprivation leads to poor mental health. It could be, that's true. Some people, not everybody can be poor. Some people are very poor and they are very comfortable.
But first of all, people need to understand what causes mental health. What causes mental health is
No,
depression.
no, depression is types of mental health.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that
And
are the
going,
most
we're going to the next one, which is types of mental health. So the first thing was us to know what mental health is, and then we should now know the types.
The type.
Okay, it's a long list, but we can just elaborate on four. So, Senator, you just name one, which is depression is one of the
Depression, psychological, and maybe social well-being can still affect your mental health.
okay. So we have four, like for the basic four, which is very common. We have eating disorder, anxiety, depression. Depression will lead to like bipolar kind of, thinking. And then there's also this other one.
There is mood disorder, which is very common.
Yes, there's also a is it like a psychotic disorder? That's when you
Okay.
see it goes not to the one that most
So
people
that's, is it a
like
personality disorder? We have a personality disorder too as well, right?
schizophrenia. It leads to schizophrenia when someone gets to the level where they can't take it no more. Yes, yes, schizophrenia. Yeah, that it's a little bit. Okay, welcome, Mr. Fountain. I know, right? So we can start from first. Is anyone? Do you think we can avoid mental health? Question now. Comment
From
section.
what I read,
Do you guys
from
think
what
we
I
can
read,
avoid it?
sorry,
Do you think we can avoid mental health?
I
It's just
don't think we can. I don't think we can avoid the mental health. I think we can learn how to.
Yeah, Bella
Uh,
Fontaine, you are welcome. Georgia, you are welcome. Queen E, you are welcome.
I think we can. It's some. You don't choose what happens to you on a daily basis, right? Like there's some
yeah.
situations that happen to you, and that just hits you up, and you're moody. You have your own issues and everything. But now those are the kind of small thing that leads to the mental disorder. So we cannot avoid it because you don't know. You cannot predict your day in order to like, okay, I'm not going out today. I don't want to meet this person. I don't want this person to spoil my mood. So we cannot avoid it, but we need to learn how to manage them, how to get out of it, how to identify those mental issues in order to get out of it. Because if we are able to identify them, I think we can get ourselves out of it or get our loved ones out of it. But I don't think we can avoid them.
Okay. So let's take it step by step. One, the first one is mood disorder, which with the mood disorder, that's a type of mental health which is very, very common, is really vast because this is where
And
we
I
talk
have,
about
when it comes to that, I have it.
depression, we talk about bipolar disorders like that. So it falls under the category of the types of mental health where it's called mood disorder. Okay, so there's a lot and a lot. This is something that is affecting a lot of people at some point in your life, either as a child, as an adult, and also when you are getting old. Yes. So mental health is something that we actually need to really, really expatiate on it because it affects a lot of people and it don't only affect the person suffering from. Okay. So first, we talk about mood disorder. You look at somebody today, you are all fine, all fine, all fine. The next minute you'll be like, he was laying down somewhere, they could not responsive and all of that. And we see that a lot with a lot of celebrities. A lot. That's why you see there's a lot of awareness now. People are trying to create awareness now because it's something that nobody accepts. They're always happy. No, I be this. I'm like this. They're always very perfect. Like I always tell people, always check on those people that they're always sneaky. They look as if they are very happy all the time. They always look as if nothing good, like nothing bad happens to them. But those are the eyes people that breaks down the easiest.
Exactly.
You can see like what happened to Steve Switch, which is like a popular person. And right now we have like see who could like see look when you look at Biscuit the Man, you'll be like, okay, this is a very beautiful, every girl. Like I remember when we started, most people were just bringing her picture. I like her skin tone. I want to be like, like so many people aspire to be like her, right? She made a very fantastic wedding that was super, super expensive. I think they said she spent about how much? Almost like $100,000 to for that wedding. Wedding was not up to 4 months or 5 months. It messed up. and she didn't want to stay there and die. She came out publicly, I'm done, I'm done. But right now she's in the hospital. She's receiving treatment for mental health. We don't know what it is, what type of mental health she's going through, but just know that being on social media, being a figure, a public figure, is not easy because everybody's eyes is on your business. So
Mhm.
just imagine people monitoring your life every time. It will lead you into depression. So when you want to connect among what is going on in our Cameroon community, among the YouTube streets, do you see mental health or not?
A lot. I see a lot.
Yeah, we're not gonna name names, but we're
No,
just
I
gonna.
know. I see a lot. I see a lot. The thing is, I don't know if Senator have something to say. I've been talking about Senator.
No, but what inside community, there's a lot now. There's a lot. There are people when you hear them talk, like you see people they talk, no be them. Na mental health. You see man go talk today, fine tomorrow, he don't change. Even man where he call and say, my man, a person I'm looking up to, tomorrow he coach the person.
Mhm.
You think that is mental disorder?
That's the mood swing that happens
Yes.
in mental health. You understand? Because somebody will be like, I would die as a this person. I would die for this person. You understand? But tomorrow, the person you are dying for is the one even bringing the mental health on you. You know that, right? So
Yeah.
please check on people around you. Don't hail people to their grave. Don't hail people to be to like when you see someone that is always hitting on people, we know just know that there's something that this person needs help
If you
from.
look and find, you will see somebody who is full of seasonal mental health. Monday to the nana, so you find the next minute you want to it pee you for that side. You want come for this side, he can smile you the pee you for this side. You see, even the typers and typists of our community, only thing they don't hear until they see our meter. They don't stop, they don't get mental health pass, even people that they talk when they stand as a forefront. Because if you
Things some
imagine saying
people.
one man could get 4 profile. Il come with my show a coach man, he come with my show a heady man with different profile mental disorder. Now what
Stop.
did happen to mental disorder? I'm
Mhm.
saying mental disorder they affect typers and typists a pass even man where you can show a face. Man when I did go get a receive bullet. So the street joke that they were there.
So
But I
you
can
know,
only pray God because inside the mental disorder, it never lead to self-harm. But the way they take their own self-harm, because the self-harm when they take them to themselves, they is smooth now and I think the way is all the if you see all most of the why YouTuber if you look and find they be smooth something. No.
Oh yes.
I
I,
want to talk something else. Something that I don't always talk about for the and I true say we know fit stop mental health. We cannot stop it, right? But we need to identify the kind of things that might lead to mental health. We need to identify them. And for
Yes.
this street, for example, one of the things that we need to avoid them or we need to fight for, like at least for the sake of your mental health, I say don't fight fights when it be a fight. Because now the thing that we don't make a lot of people don't confuse in the street, like you're in the middle of the water and you don't know where to go.
Some
So you
people
need
just
to
decide like
identify
they
those things.
even make like followers just don't know where to go.
Followers are confused.
Yes. To be
Yeah.
honest, it's not easy.
Rita also Senator, you are true. I'm living social media for my mental health. Like it's so yeah, I see. Like what I tell you when I look at it and I play.
Yeah, Rita. Oh,
Typers and typists them. Now don't get mental disorder, but even we were in
Rita,
our face there for
please,
four.
anyone that wants to leave, trust me, you can always come to on air on maps when me, Emma, and Tito we are because this is a different program. Okay. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is a different program. This is a program for your sanity to make sure your sanity is okay.
You
This is
see,
a
even
long
you see,
look.
even the way that it
Okay,
block.
like I actually took a lot of studies today, like going through. It's huge. It's huge. I see it. A lot of people now. I don't know. I see that I don't need to get mad at people. Rather, I need to help them.
The thing,
You
I feel pity for a lot of them right now because most of them are confused.
See, if you
welcome,
see
Miss
my
Gina.
people, If you
Promote
see the way people are even
us
vlogging,
on this show next time.
if you see how people are vlogging now, it's not them all.
It's not. It's
Because if you take pressure from Emma, you take pressure from NC, NC want you to say this about Emma, Senator want you to say this about Emma. This man said, now the pressure in your body that you are not doing things by yourself. Now what are you see, even when man don't drunk, you tell him say you don't drink, say me, I don't drunk. But you see he on reaction, the way she behave or the way he behave, you know say he don't drunk. Now, what I see police people, them, they need ever catch man for DUI by the way they talk, now by the machine and by action.
yes.
Because some people they see drunk, so they see talk sense. But
Very
if you ask me to work from here today, they'll fall down the half stick. So not be them. Some people they vlog now, so when they look at it, not be them. Now stress, mental disorder don't be inside the team.
right. Welcome, the General Professor, the Professor General Overseer. Welcome. See, like actually, to be honest, what we'll keep doing for those who want to quit, if you're tired, whenever we are on, come to our own channel, come to this show. Senator show is another one, but this one is where we're going to make sure all of us our sanity is, because at the end of the day, you need to be entertained. You need that entertainment. You understand? Some people are now practicing how to because they're like me. I grew up where we cannot insult the elderly. Like we cannot say your mommy is this in our house. That's how I was raised. I was raised never to talk back at an elderly. I was raised to know that if you are just going and a man touches your breast, you are pregnant. That's how my auntie make us to know. She will read the Bible. That's not what the Bible says, but she would twin it to what she want you to know. You understand? I remember when my elder sisters went to UB, said, "Oh, all that to mommy be there with a liar," because my aunt actually, which is my mom, that raised us, made us to understand that if a man touches your breast, you get pregnant.
I was told the same thing.
Yes, that if they do this, so it just made me. I was so scared. I was always not even scared of anything illness, but the pregnancy. Oh my God, no. So I was raised in a way that you don't need to just insult people. There's some insult when that I am learning them on social media, and I don't know. That's how they even you can say that to people. To be honest, they just make you go bitter for no reason. So I think what is going on in our media, there's serious breakdown.
See what will go on for this one media now. No be na mental disorder. I talk around here.
You're welcome.
Now, mental disorder. People don't know how a vlogger could take a platform turn and people already control you as a puppet. Instead, you have to be the voice of your followers. But now, so specific followers, and now they don't feel that way they control your platform. Pressure there inside the team. And when you get pressure for a number length of time, it will give you brain disorder because you're inside pressure. You cannot speak on your own. You speak under pressure. You become a puppet.
Very true. Let's keep going. Okay, so we have named the first one is mood disorder, which is depression, and depression also is bipolar disorder. Okay, so when someone is depressed, we just see that okay, there's that person can be bipolar, is suffering from a bipolar, disorder. We have anxiety disorder. This one actually functions more with a lot of public figure. It's not that it doesn't happen to any other person, but especially when you're about to get on stage, you are scared. That anxiety, most artists always say they're like, I'm taking anxiety medication and all of that, because you just become afraid of everything. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know when you have anxiety, there are many things that comes with
Mm-hmm.
anxiety. Anxiety can give you panic.
Yes, panic.
Anxiety can make you like you cannot even have the courage to even talk. Like you see what you are doing. As if you have anxiety, you cannot sit and talk to this for 50 people that is watching.
Yes. To be honest with you guys, right? I'm
What
a
are you see? You
okay.
see some of these artists them. because of anxiety. The one going to stage, the one go for stage, they must take Nku, they must take Mbanga for give them
Yes.
courage. And now it's the one they show the population, so they sing, they collapse.
Yes.
Anxiety, panic.
Very true. Very, very true. Because they make you are always like shaky. You that is your song. But you get to a point where you are forgetting your lyrics, of which that's something that you know very well. And trust me, there are so many there are so many fans. They go on stage, they have like Rice, Gary. Well, by the time you start messing up, they'll be shooting you with stuff. That's
No,
what.
but that's the truth. There are some musicians that they sing, but you bring them in the stage that they see just 100 people. Try stop it, don't forget the lyrics of music now.
Mm-hmm.
When I told them station see population, if forget me, if you things of place, I say
Yeah, it happens.
So the panic, the anxiety.
It happens even to Beyonce, whoever, big artists, no matter how. So anxiety is something that, trust me. And the next one, it can happen to everybody, because if you are scared, Emma, do you think you have ever experienced something like that?
Yes, I have. I growing up, I used to love talking to the crowd, but I used to have this like in my head, I'm not afraid to talk to them. But physically, my hands are shaky, my voice is cracking. But up here, I really want to say something, but it was just happening. I could not control it. It was just like I don't know if to be honest, up to date, I don't know what it was because in my head, I really want to talk to them. And at the same time, I'm afraid, like I'm scared of the crowd, but I really want to say something. I love what I was doing. But when I
Mm.
get on stage, my hands start shaking and my voice starts cracking. The other some few seconds or minutes is all gone though. I used to go through that as well. Back then in school though. But not anymore.
Let me just hand your iPad to.
Okay. So in the streets right now, you can actually see it's happening to a lot of YouTubers. You can see it talk. It's really funny me because a lot of we YouTubers are now with the act kind of fear now for be alone. Like when you see it, for example, they say like, for example, this is just an example, like the two groups in A and B day. Then A and B now gets on their small misunderstanding. Then maybe you now wait there for middle night. I said, no, I know I'm talking, I want you to don't be quiet. A, they could call you say hippo. B, they call you say hippo.
Mm-hmm.
Then now, the A partner can one really talk now because you know one time they call you say hippo. But you the person will be decide for choose to be neutral. You be know say to me do are the correct thing. But since they don't understand to me be try for do now, they do that thing. Then now part of the people they for the A group and the B group, they don't decide to make their peace. Then you know we be the talk say no, you want talk because don't they call you hippo. Now you not enough to do what that.
Emma, that's why
Development
you see the disorder there. So the anxiety, they are. If you put 100 people there for years, so man, the panic. You cut that 100 people, 20 come out in no panic. Oh. But it's a panic and some people in the way 100 people if stand for their face, each as much way they need to see the people their face, eyeballs to eyeballs. When 100 people in there, but inside in mind, it not say it is signal for 100 people in there for inside the house. But we put wall in this that people so they will sing final. But if you open that wall, they see that 100 people so they be fall down with plan. They just a shake so they just a shake. Now that you see, there are some space, you see the disorder, the anxiety there so. And there are some people, there's one day they call it phobia. Phobia and anxiety. Like Emma fit stand for here, I talk with the assistant here and start shake. But I still not even get the charisma where Emma get and for make me shake. But I still go stand, I talk with say I know shake. Emma start talk with me and start shake. And they call and say this is phobias.
Yes.
Girl,
Say for US, for example, they teach their upcoming whatever to on how to handle the crowd. You see person like for example like Justin, that Justin be small. If you talk for a hall full of people, and you know, could get that. So they teach you that kind of thing. They didn't only take you and sing you go sing, but they give you classes on how to, face your audience, on how to present yourself. But places like I always say Cameroon, we don't have all of that. They don't want to put you
But
out
you
there
know,
to
say,
sing.
Emma, you see, anxiety, medication instead bring more harm than good when it comes to anxiety.
So they need to talk you
Medication,
out of it.
yes, it induce more in your body than like because you know, like I don't be very club several times. Where future they go there, Chris Brown they go there. I don't be very club future Wakaka salon me. He said, I love the way you dress. Like people they be there around the table. Oh my god, I cannot believe my eyes. Oh, future. And it's
Yeah.
normal. I look at it, and I look at there for my eyelash. So I look at any normal man. The people they be there for my corner. Get out there for corner. I cannot believe this. He walk right up to you and greet you. No, hey. That's why we went Pobia became for Turkey. We be the salon student. After I did university for Istanbul. Okay, Pobia be the salon student there. People there salon Pobia collapse. A salon so look inside eye, it move fire inside eye, I move fire. You never look at fire inside eye, you can look inside directly, you see that fire. It move me fire, move the fire too. Hey, nothing, man for man pass. Okay, I saw you never you be goddess of small picking, say the my class big goddess of small picking, wait. Any man get own kingdom where the controller. You can control the kingdom, I control my kingdom. So I look inside, I look me move fire, hey. It move and move. I said, hey, come on. You get a kingdom, I get my kingdom. Hey, salute to look inside eye. So that's the day so for a therapy for man wey get anxiety, no be medicine. Because you need help you. Because immediately when it induce you to that medicine, it go stand. After that medicine finish for your skin. Now that is the one that go for stage and it collapse. In the beginning, still they be there fine. The next go end halfway, the see people say, hey, I'm not going so trauma don't knock them travel down. So then they help people. Then the next thing they help any might get anxiety. Now only classes as you talk to them and then they teach people. If you start begin for teach person, bring crowd put up a front, you teach, you tell you how to talk people to stand. And the way they now they fit teach them. Because no matter how it is, there's something to they call separation anxiety. Where if you don't learn one thing that makes it when I stand in front of who, you will still shake, especially when they don't give you the room to talk. I don't be where my friend me and he will prepare for right first school. Okay, you know someone when I prepare for right first school, no Emma.
Mm-hmm.
Revision day where they ever make a voice class, evening classes. Me and my friend already really ask me question, I ask the question. We carry this whatever class, oh we saw. They ask question. They say we discover the syrup in India. Hey, now question come up answer on only me and you video. It did for back. I say. This is what is called still in India. Mr. Tap, I say, hey, Papa, not to come over talk and answer it. Only that class, only the fact when teacher, class 7 teacher say, before he answer the question, all clap for him. The whole class start up clap for him.
You forget.
He forget. There's no what is called the still in India. He say, Addis Ababa. You don't already forget it. Now, so it just depends. And you know, I be for examination class.
Yes.
Now the shake way you want right there, you forget for right there. Now anxiety. Because
Yes.
overthink them for inside your head way, especially when you don't read question, then you see I say your answer the day inside your head, especially who me and the people that time I take 1 hour so I cram the whole book. And when my way don't cram, you don't even talk with no man. Because you talk with some man for 2 minutes, all things come off your head.
Okay. Thank you so much. Lillian Mano, welcome. Beautiful universe. Thank you for joining. Welcome, my dear. Queen E, welcome. Okay, guys, are you guys interacting? I'm not seeing much. Okay, Queen E say public speaking skill is a skill some people learn in their life. It's not easy to speak in the public, especially to people you don't know. Very, very true, Queen E. So, like, let me tell you guys something. One of the reasons why we created this channel was because I want to have that interaction with people because I know that the way the company is going, I'll be meeting a lot. I'll need to give a lot of talks. I have a lot of knowledge in me that I don't want to go down my grave without sharing them. After some time, I'll be organizing classes to teach people a lot of things. So I know that most people like use it, the way I talk. Some will use it in a way like, oh, that country girl, of which I don't have any accent that is like a village accent at all. But just that way that they say, okay, they say, no, you don't know how to talk. I remember before, when I had an interview, when I just started having interviews with people, and someone says, no, rather don't, you need a public, someone that speaks for you, because I think you are shy or you don't know how to talk in front of people. I've had that. It motivated me that, okay, I need to watch more educative talk on speech and how you can really relax, talk to people, interact with people. And I know that I'm getting much better, because the first person that checks me immediately, I'm doing something, and when I get off, it's my husband. He will tell you, babe, you nailed it this time around. You did it like this. That's how I keep getting better and better and better. You understand? So we always need people to encourage you. Some people can say, they can mock you, but that will instead issue you, instead of you taking it in a very negative way, elevate yourself and get a teachable moment from that. Okay, so you guys have really expanded on anxiety, which is one of the types of mental health or mental illnesses that we have nowadays. So another one is personality disorder. What can you guys say about personality disorder?
I'll go after Senator.
Go before me.
Let me go. I think personality disorder is like when, to me, oh, I've not actually go detailedly about it. It's when you kind of think of how you look at yourself, maybe the physical aspect. Do you think that? Because when I look at people who are doing these multiple surgeries, that
The
there's
personality what?
disorder, it's a type
Mm,
Disorder.
of mental health.
he had to.
Because you see someone fantasizing to be an animal. See that? Have you seen people who are online, they tattoo, they want to be like snake? They try to do everything to look in that kind of. You see somebody drawing all kind of stuff on the skin, cover the body with kind of terrible stuff. And when you see, like, look at most of these people that want to be like a Barbie. Do you think that they're mentally okay? I don't think so, because there's, you go to accentuate your beauty, say, okay, my nose is not the way I want to look. Before you know it, they want to take out, they go and increase the breast. Before you know, they are making it to be look weird. They want you to give them a giant, multiple surgery. I think that one is a personality disorder. Like when you really look at somebody and you look at yourself, you just want to be like somebody so bad. There are some people that have gone and removed their ribs, tried to do everything to look like Kim Kardashian. To me, that's what I think mentally people are not, they are not fine, because okay, let me see if somebody is giving me more ideas. Um yes, TED Talks are helping now. Also, we can record ourselves talking and listen to the record, or speak out loud on what we are planning to talk about in front of a mirror. All this helps with anxiety. Thank you so much, sweetie Queen E. I really appreciate everybody participating. So, this video is something that we need to share so people can learn. We still have a couple of minutes for our, she's going to come in at 9. Okay. So Teresa says, Teresa Amor, I like your name. Personality disorder affects how you think or feel in relation to other people. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, that's actually the best
That's the
definition.
best definition. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you. I appreciate. Shannon, okay, Sharon Stone says personality disorder is the way you look at yourself and you and how you can relate to others. Thank you. Queen that Akin Diamond says, that aspect of mental illness is what is affecting majority of the YouTubers. For courage. You go here, some what person they call some beauty queen, you say ugly.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. It should not be tense. We can make fun about it. We don't need. We can make.
Personality disorder, too, like as that person talk, where you really see yourself so deeply inside your heart, you know, say, Emma, you are here, arrive and no day. Come, they come here, deal about full courage. If you don't get personality disorder, wait, now full courage will make you really see, take away, you say that plus no. Emma, you see plus, you take plus, take and turn and take away. You see man, so you don't say pass you up, down. You see there like you see them will talk about it. When you really see yourself so you there for some small one tight room where you sleep, you see someone for 5 bedroom, a guru. You receive stand talk about it, say, look, for courage. I never understand your personality about others.
Connecting
Yeah.
it to what happens on our Cameroon YouTube street, right? When you see people, this story can come about Emma. The way you will vlog about it, you will vlog without you being biased, giving your own fair opinion about that thing. It's not all opinion that is going to be 100% accepted,
Yeah.
but you can give opinion like, let's connect it. Look at the way Nigerians they vlog. We know that Yul Oduche has been in the media for as long as when he surfaced with that lady that this is the second wife or whatever. They have been vlogging. It's only in Cameroon community that we see that vloggers are friends, like friends as in clique. When you are in clique, you limit your
So
creativity, you limit your opinion, you because I'm going to try so that I don't hurt this person. No, we're not supposed to be friends. We're just supposed to be YouTubers that we give opinion because your camera is you. Your camera, your platform identify who you are. Your camera is your identity. Your platform, sorry, is your identity. You are the one that owns that camera. You owns your time. You own the lighting that has to make it to for you to appear perfect. But the duty you have is to respect each other. When there's a story, you can vlog any story without necessarily condemning somebody, making that person to be as if they are the worst human being on earth. You just give correction and we all learn from that topic and we move to the next one that is happening.
Mhm.
The media is always full of, and see, I think vlogging is the most easiest thing anybody can do.
When I like video, I beg.
Being a gossip vlogger or any vlogger that lights their camera, that's the most easiest job to me. You wake up, there's so many topics to come and educate somebody. We are talking here. There's somebody that will identify that, meaning I'm always scared, meaning I have this anxiety. You understand? Because anxiety comes with fear. When you're always scared of, hey, there are people that even when it's 8 o'clock, when places are dark, they cannot go outside. They're extremely so scared of everything. Just know that,
But see, inside all the disorders, the anxiety disorders, the way you know the exit, way there are so many under that. I love the one the paranoid anxiety, like the I mean the paranoid personality. The paranoid personality. We get YouTube about this tip if I explain because if you define the paranoid anxiety, you can also get YouTube about this tip where it always been a so. And that same that picture of a paranoid anxiety there for a skin and I don't scatter a platform. Because the paranoid anxiety talks about it. It's a person who have a long time pattern of distrust and suspicion of others always. You dey always suspect people. Anything wey some man can talk, you want put it for record because you dey always you dey suspect all man. And
yeah,
when you suspect all man, you never ever get the truth. And you never ever get a good pattern because like coincident thing that happen coincidentally and accidentally. Emma V talks something related to AC. Coincidentally, as it gets show today relate to something like that. See, as you already get that pattern of distrust and suspicion of any to any man tell you, you could go light camera. Well, that's not what the person who told you that thing was mean.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the person be mean. But now, you don't get spoil friendship, you don't get spoil platform, you don't really like it's very, very important. And I watch it that way. Most of the YouTube, by the way, they record people then. Nothing that they do. Nothing that way it affect them own. I don't know. Paranoid anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't trust no man again for the street.
Yeah.
They don't get no man where they call them again say, oh, I can die for this fan. All fan, all fan. Now don't be that one way. You don't know which one be which one. Now
Mm-hmm.
you already get a paranoid anxiety. You suspect all man. You suspect all man. All man have a suspicion list.
And life be very difficult when you start for live for no trust anybody around.
Yes.
It just become it weighs you down way more. What did you do? Sorry, I need to help admire with her.
You see now so if the Kongosai vlog can just go online now so you see me typers and typists mental disorder no they okay. But if you are and them don't bring them today. But when they also start the course of the channel, no, it was still now seen as of the course. Greek avocat 150 200 way they watch.
Mhm.
But now educative time, no man, you see that 50 people they can't turn. When you want the nana will tell you this is our real followers. Them.
The real followers who
These
are
are our real
experienced
followers.
in all of
Not
that.
some people get with the Zen Zen. These are our real followers that they under.
Thank you.
But you
So
see when I'm here, are they online? People don't cast out. I don't talk. They say I gotta make my own. I mean that they are they online. Now, if you don't have two cup a goosey for a goosey ball, not around normal a goosey, the goosey come up punky that wide hard for cracker. If you not crack 2 cup, when I not give the space, any man will type on, I don't know you not blocking.
okay. So let's go to let me read let's connect with our audience, see what they're saying. Mama T says, Senator Abino say your case study no goes easy. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Okay, Teresa Moore say people who experience personality disorder suffer from anxiety, anger, and lack of love. Yeah, very true. Let me see. Ruth Brown say personality disorder to me include competition with others. You are not sure of yourself. You no get that confidence for yourself and inferiority complex all couple inside personality disorder. Okay, that's fact.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Beautiful universe say hello treat. Okay, look in front and didn't see you. Thought you won't make it today. Okay, okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's true. So we are going to go to the next one, which is psych psychotic disorder. This is where we talk about the is it like schizophrenia. This is where we talk about that one, where people it gets to a point where those people who suffer from things like they're always having noise, hearing something that you are not hearing, or trying to see what you are not even seeing. Like somebody is always there talking. That's why you see when somebody go and take themselves, like when somebody go and to the level where they end their life, because we don't need to use these words, okay? We don't need to use the word, the actual word. You guys know the word I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
So, Senator,
Yeah.
you know the word I'm talking about, right? You're not supposed to use certain words on shows like this because I've seen that they are limiting the monetization when you are talking about things like, so we'll say somebody end their life. We're not going to call the word
Okay.
yet. So, the psychotic disorder is the one where we have that schizophrenia actually, because it comes from when people you are always there hearing voices, and this step from all of this angle to this other type. This type is when it's really really severe. You are now hearing voices, go and end your life, go and end your life. What is this? There's nothing even there. Those people are always there watching things that are like they're kind of being very comfortable with ending their life. So when you see someone that just say, because nowadays we've been seeing lately a lot of Cameroonian women ending their lives, men ending their lives.
Girl, go and sleep. Go to bed and sleep.
No, she was sleeping. She just woke up.
Okay, right on.
Yes. So you see people ending their life because they're always hearing voices telling them, any, there's nothing, life is not worth it. It's not what you think. Please, when you start experiencing that level, trust me, you need to seek help. At every stage of this of at every stage of any mental health that you are going through, it's good for you to seek help. Oh, okay. She didn't even like the one that was playing. Yeah. So please, like we say, a lot. I've seen that when you get to that level, most you see people that are struggling with mental health is they will still be saying that the key is for waiting because of my picking. No, it's deeper than what we see. It's not something that is just from that moment. That person has been fighting it from day one, from a very long time. Because it's not easy for you to just look at this beautiful world like this and say, end it. You understand? But it's a mental disorder that is severe. And they said 10, 1 out of 10 people that goes through mental illness, 1 out of 10 take their life. So
People
please,
suicide.
it's good to always like it's good for us to actually know what is going on. Like we see our YouTube streets, people are going through, and if we don't create awareness of things like this, you will see one day someone will either overdose and is gone. Because I know that there are people who sit on their platform, they address people, they cannot address them with normal, they must take something to address.
Mm-hmm.
They must take something to address you. It's because they're going through mental health crisis that we are there hailing them to their grave. Your followers don't see anything bad about you. The people who correct you, they're the ones that love you more than those who hail you to your grave. Trust me. Because when you are not mentally okay, the little baby you have beside you, any other person beside you, the society becomes.
And see what time our guest is coming.
So this, what time is it now in Cameroon?
Because you know time for Cameroon now.
I think we should get her in now.
It's 9 o'clock for night.
Yeah, she's coming in at 9. She's supposed to come in at 9.
Okay, because it's 9 o'clock now. So come our commentators, you guys should prepare a question for Gasha. You know Gasha, so he's a good artist in Cameroon.
Mm-hmm.
Have you in a minute? So you guys
Okay,
prepare
let's
your
go
question.
now to, yeah, before Gasha comes in. Do you guys, what's the cause? What's the causes of mental illness? Okay, beautiful universe says, speaking to myself for the fact that I sometimes spend 3 hours from shows to shows is some form of mental disorder, honest.
Well, I beg you.
Beautiful universe is gonna depend if you spend time from shows to shows, maybe you are gaining something. Because if something is not edifying your soul, is not adding any value to what you're going through, or to if you're watching something that is not actually like giving you any addition to who you have being before coming to that show, I don't think is healthy. Because like you see most title of the most of the topics, LC Senator Emma Class. What the hell? What kind of title is that? Somebody is right there. The only thing they wake up from their bed is to insult someone that has not done them anything. They're always coming for you. And they have fans that super chat them for coming for you. Look at like last week, we have someone that said, Elsie, I'm your client, but I just like to insult you under this fake profile. Tell me, is that no mental problem?
That's a serious mental issue.
They are not okay, because if you are okay, I don't see the reason why you should just feel as to hurt somebody that has not done you anything. You understand? So we need to really create. Welcome, Zion, Efred. Welcome. We need to create a lot of awareness when it comes to this mental illness. So you guys don't know the causes of mental health.
There's abuse, abuse, trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I think that's most of the common one in Cameroon is abuse, trauma. Yeah, I think I'm talking regarding on what is happening around me though. I know there's abuse, there's trauma. There is people get easily betrayal as well can cause
Okay.
this issue,
Okay.
betrayal.
Let me put it so that you guys we can pick it from there. The common like mental illness actually don't have any cause. Like you say, you can have malaria from mosquito bite, you can have cancer,
Yeah,
you can, there's no, that's why I see it's difficult to get permanent treatment when it gets to that bad stage. You understand? That's why I see at the saddest stage of it is when people just decide like, okay, I'm gonna just go. I'm just gonna end it. Okay, so
yeah,
the courses, like the little courses that it's still a talk about it. It's still something they're trying to create an awareness. So what they say, it could be from a genetics. There are some families where they had their uncle that took ended up. Before you know, the cousins are taking doing same. You see that it's a genetic something that has happened in their family before.
Mhm.
Yeah, like you can have someone in your family that started it, and before you know it, people taking it from there. Maybe your cousin, your niece, your nephew, or your own child. God forbid, it could be from a genetic, meaning from hereditary, something that runs in your gene. So mental health could be something that runs in your gene. That's why when you're having a baby here in America, there's a lot of analysis. They'll ask you question. Do you have someone in your family that is going through this, that has ever been this? They bring it, your uncle, your auntie, they want to know so that they know how to start treating it from the beginning while the child is still in the stomach, the kind of hormones that they know that needs to be controlled. So the next we go to, it also comes as a form of how your brain works. Mental health comes from how your brain works, how you perceive the environment about around you. And also it comes from the way you were raised, the way you grew up. So if you look at the streets of YouTube, the way some people behave, you know that their upbringing is the cause of their mental health.
Pressure too much. How can you be a YouTuber? You dey live before you dey sleep. Where 100 people they watch you. How can trouble this one major space? So there's a lot really going on. A lot is going on. You'll be a YouTuber, there so you see 100 people they watch you. You talk to them, you fall start sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That's just being when someone is tired. You could see that the person is tired, and the person maybe love the job so much, and even the topic.
Love which job for which education where they bring up. Man love job can they cost people.
Okay, and then the mental health also could be as I said, the way the people grew up, the environment that they grew up in. children from homes where they are always releasing your mommy is this, your mommy is that, your papa is that, your this is that, they will always grow up mentally to have that like a normal lifestyle. But they didn't know that that's a wrong thing to do. If you grow up in a way that you yell at your mom, that's what you're going to bring to the society and be yelling at people's mothers. Just
Some of us actually that we joined the street and we started saying your mommy this, your mommy that. We learned it from the streets. Not that we didn't come up with that's not how we're brought up, you understand?
no,
But we
you
kind of got into
actually brought it. You learned it from someone who is going through a mental challenge.
it means that my own mental problem is terrible because I was supposed to identify with her that this lady is not normal.
Yeah. Now that you okay, we have our guest here, and then before we continue, hello, I can see the smile already.
Hello, hello.
Oh, guys.
Hi
Hello.
guys.
Hi Gasha, you're
Emakias,
welcome.
Map, Senator. Hi guys.
Uh,
You're
How are
welcome.
you, Gasha?
Hello.
Welcome to An Air with Maps. Thank you for
Thank you,
honoring
Map.
our invitation. We really appreciate. You are
Thank
so
you. I'm
beautiful.
happy to be here. Pleased to meet you. I've heard so much about you from Miss Gina. I'm meeting you for the
Oh, really?
first. Yeah. Anybody who knows Gina knows you.
Thank you so much for telling me that.
Oh,
I'm a fan for a long time. Sing,
thank you.
Since like
Oh,
even when I just got here in the US, your songs, everything. Eddie Kenzo is also one of my the favorite artists too. I like anybody that is like up helping children, look after others.
I feel that.
Yes. And I want to tell you that you have so many fans that are our clients, because when I posted the flyer on my status, so many, are you talking about my Gasha? So everybody, it was, I hope they hear someone was like,
Hello, everyone
one of
who's
the
online
fans.
now.
You are
Hi
online.
guys, so good to be here with you. I hope you can feel the energy. I know we're
Yes.
going to have a good time.
Sure, sure, sure.
Yeah.
We're going to have it. So before Gasha actually introduced herself, I know so many people already know. You say hello, Gasha. Everybody's already like they already know you a lot. You are a superstar. So we'll just introduce ourselves again so that you know, because I know you might not know some of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Emma starts, Senator goes on, and then I go on.
Like in the introduction, okay, I'm Emma. I'm working as an e-commerce agent in Dubai, and I'm a part-time YouTuber as well.
Nice. Nice to meet you, Mama.
Happy having you here.
Same here.
I be senator, the chairman of MAPS, LSC, the only taxi man will become from no nothing to something, the only taxi man will be Mami has for Tole. Now it is no only
Amen. Oh.
the small brother of Old Pancho Siwa International. Emma,
Nice
why
to
the
meet
vex?
you, sir.
I don't vex for you.
Emma, don't have vex. Anytime Siwa and Neka is doing the vex, why is vex now? Siwa no the banker.
Ah. I'm just telling some of your fans that you're here. Okay, Gasha, and any other person that is coming that is watching because of Gasha. I am Elsie, the CEO of Max LLC. So Gasha, this is you are on air with Max, and it's a show where we someone is trying. I don't know. Is it you? Somebody? There's a back noise that I can get. Okay. So on air with Maps, it's a show where we here just to get our population know who Cameroonian musicians are. We don't see most of you guys doing a lot of interviews, so we kind of created this so that we can bring educative topic, and then from time to time we bring in our celebrity, those who are impacting the world in in their in their various arts, just to make people know who you guys are, and also for you to tell us who you are, other than what we see on the tabloids. Okay, so that's the essence of this show. We are happy
That's
to have
beautiful.
We're happy to
That's an
have you.
amazing initiative, and it's important because it's a platform. So I applaud you for taking the initiative to creating a platform for artists and people, who make a living by expressing themselves in any way possible. It's really amazing because we don't have enough of that, of those. So thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I really, really appreciate. So please, I want you to just introduce yourself so that our audience know who Gasha is. I know so many of you know, but for those who are going to watch, don't mind this number watching. That before you, by the end of tonight, it's gonna be thousands.
I
Okay.
know.
So
So bless your heart, world. Big shout out to you wherever you're watching from. The energy is amazing. My name is Gasha. I'm a Cameroonian singer, songwriter, performer, and so many other things. I'm just happy to be here, and I'm looking forward to everything we're going to exchange tonight.
thank you so much. We really appreciate. Okay, so actually today we went through, we're just going through, and I want to really know you more. So the question is gonna be like this: Emma can go, Senator go, and I go because I want order. Okay, guys.
Okay.
So Emma, can you start? If you start, Senator go, and I go.
Okay. I don't know if I should speak with Pidgin or English is okay. In Pidgin.
Flow, babes, flow, just
No,
flow.
Okay, fine.
Any
Okay, let me
any
just
snare you come on, you just flow down.
right. Okay, which part of Cameroon will
Yeah.
you cover?
Abinoes, my partner about food, my mommy about banky. Yeah, I be born for
So
Bamenda
you
General.
oh wow. But men are picking it really be talented, they're like for real. Like a lot of talents are coming from the
Definitely.
north, like for real.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
okay, so how you do what would be your first song you ever release on?
The first one I ever released, the title na That Boy. And I got so nervous, I took it down. Then Kakimere was the first official release, but I released a few, like 3 songs. I put them on YouTube before under another name. And then I got nervous. I wasn't ready for the attention or and everything that was coming with it. So I took it down. I was not really sure. So I just took them down and then we worked some more, worked some more, worked some more, and then Kakimberry official release, first official release.
It's I don't feel like a bit
Arrest you
right.
like a
Yeah, I used to love that song. And
but
I
actually,
knew you from that song actually. That was a hit. That was a hit, like for real. You did so well in that album,
Thank
like for
you.
real. Yeah. So
Thank
okay,
you.
next.
wait,
Please ask your question.
right,
So,
okay.
There's
the
a bit of a
Kakere
glitch, like it's glitchy.
Yes, I don't know. It's
Everybody
from
else here has
you.
a glitch. I
it's
cannot
from
hear clearly.
it's not from it's from Gasha. I think because before
You
she
have
came
like
in,
Are you having headsets?
maybe get earphone.
Yes, I am. I thought it was my fan, so I turned it off, but it's not.
No, it's
But
not this.
are you talking
a, you pull it out.
headphone?
Sorry.
Let me
Do you
give
have
this.
headphone in your ears?
No, I
Disconnect your
don't.
headpiece.
I also the noise come out so.
I don't have head.
Maybe it's connected. Maybe your phone is connected to either a charger or something.
No, it's not. It's just free. It's just my phone, me, and us.
I don't know from where it's coming from.
So
Yeah.
before
That's fine.
the
Let's carry on.
Kakimbere, it happens that you have been a individual artist before you join Steven Music Entertainment, right?
Yes.
That's the
Stevens
first
was
music under
Kakimere was with
Steven
Stevens.
Entertainment. Huh?
Say again.
Kakimbere was the first music you released after you were signed in TZ, after you were signed in Steven Entertainment, right?
Yes, it is.
What was your challenge before you signed under an entertainment?
What was?
What
Wait,
was your challenge before you signed under the label of Steven Entertainment?
No, actually, I didn't sign under the label. We co-created the label together. You understand?
Okay,
We're
two of
co-owners
you
of the
complete the
label.
label
So I
together.
did not sign under because I was, yes, according to my plan, I already know what I already know the downsides of signing under a label. So I really that was not part of my thing. So I found my brothers. We started our label together. So it was our label. You understand? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So what was your difficulty
Before
before you
there
come
was like
together?
so many labels, but I
Is
said
this from
no. I
who?
was
This
not.
interview.
I knew.
I think we should disconnect. Are you connected to? There is something that is not right. There's
Yes,
something that is
something is not. Wait, let me see. Let me try to like mute you, see where it's coming from, right?
okay.
Let me
It's
talk.
coming from Gasha.
Okay, it's from you, Gasha. It's from your
Yes.
side.
Yeah.
I know that you are in the studio. That's maybe there's something that is
No,
not.
I think there's an either a plug that is
It's an interference.
Yeah, there's a
It's from the
plug.
studio. It's from here.
Yeah, there's a plug.
Hmm.
And when you sit behind, it's not doing the noise again. No. You can leave the
Maybe
area.
you have a
It's not from
Bluetooth.
here.
I'm
Do
seeing headpiece.
do
I'm
you have any
seeing earpiece on.
It's not from here, guys. Like this is just nothing is connected to anything.
you don't have any
But now
earpiece?
it's
Yeah.
better. Now it's better.
No, it's not.
Hey.
Okay.
No, I think. Do you have earpiece?
Is it better?
Yeah, it has stopped actually.
No.
No.
Do you have any earpiece?
Esi,
Me.
Maybe
Esi may leave enter back Musi.
wait, let me get back in, okay? Can you leave and then you come back in? Let's see.
Okay.
I think what usually
I
gives
don't
that
think it's
sound is
from
when
this.
you're using the earpiece.
Emma, talk. Let me see. Let me hear. Nothing is going on, right? Everybody.
Everyone is cool.
Still
I
not
think it's
talking
with the headset.
about hi, babe.
It needs to come without the headset. Comes like without the headset. That's going to be okay.
You don't say another it come on for you know.
Yes, you'll come back in.
This theater to don't come up.
No.
You know that song I go arrest you like bere. You know that song?
Yes. I
I
can.
used to like and so I used to like her. You know, say my player now so.
Now you play the song.
Yes.
No
Hey,
wait, yeah,
you
right.
not big artist. Oh, okay, she's back.
I want to see if I can play that song.
Okay. Can you say something? Let's see.
Okay. So did it help?
Yeah, it's better now.
Was it any better?
Yeah.
Yes. I think it's because maybe you had like an earpiece or something that was
No,
kind of
she's not having no
I don't have
earpiece.
earpiece. Oh. I don't have
okay, okay.
earpiece.
No,
We don't manage it
Mm-hmm.
like that. Even the noise is still coming out clear.
it's okay.
Yeah, it's better.
Okay. It's better now. Okay.
It is.
So, Senator, you already asked your question. You're satisfied.
Yes, yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so your fan wants to call. Let me just pick it up. Hello? Yes. Okay, let me put you live. Okay.
We follow you. Oh.
Please, I want to talk to Gasha. I want to attack her. If I want to attack her.
Okay.
Hi. Hello.
Gasha, I want to ask you, say, why you know the respond your messages to Facebook? And so I call you Tina.
No, I did ever respond. No, I do my best to respond. I never miss one them, but I did try my best. I never respond. But right now for Instagram, Facebook they ever be really crowded. If you write me for Instagram, I feel easily see them, but Facebook no. I swear more.
Okay, I will write you for this thing for Facebook. If you download the form
Let me
Charlene
for Instagram.
5A for 5A
Nice
Charlene,
day
if you
to
remember me,
Charlene.
Charlene.
Okay. Write me on Instagram, Charlene. I'll reply. Facebook is a little bit slow for me. Mm-hmm.
All right. If I don't write you on Facebook so next time, maybe I think a tip post here, this is for a picture. I tell you say this or no, this one I'm bought for. Nice for what you're doing,
Bless
girl.
your heart, my dear.
That is so I don't know if it's I can't say I've seen like on somewhere that someone you see now, yeah, a different job. I was like, is it not Tina? It took me a while to actually recognize that was actually it was under one of your comments that someone addressed it as Tina. That's when I was like, okay, this is Tina. That I've been wondering.
Yes, it's Tina, babes. Nice to reconnect.
All right, Mama. I'll write you on Instagram. I'll just drop you a message right now.
Okay, my dear. All right. Bless your heart.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That noise is a little bit disturbing. It's kind of more. What could be the
Yeah.
But now what's it happening?
I don't know.
The noise we came out.
Yeah, it's kind of like it switch a little bit more. Okay, so
Yeah.
but who are the people that actually like inspire you to start music or? But I know that you started music when you were really, really young. Were you inspired by
Mm-hmm.
those people? Or I want to know the people that inspired you and were like, were, are you still looking up to them till today or now? Or now you are like, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a good one. When I was growing up, my father used to play like a lot of classical music, and he censored the type of music we listen to. So we're only exposed to to say it very refined music. You understand? So I listened to a lot of
Mhm.
Tracy Chapman. I listened to a lot of Sam Cooke. I listened to a lot of Sting. That was all that you get the vibe. That was almost all we listened to. So my inspiration was really huge because this you can imagine those people, and that was almost all we're exposed to. Like we almost didn't know anything else for a long time. You understand? Yeah. So Tracy, at first I thought Tracy Chapman was a man, and then later on, when I was much older, like 16, 17, that's when I found out she was a lady. And I was like, is this a lady just being herself and not trying, not having to try too hard and just doing her like this? You understand? Is this really
Mhm.
happening? I was like, nah. Tracy Chapman really hit me. She really, really hit me hard. Risha Bonatu, his Mutula Moto, that one song, that Mutula Moto song, it did some things to my brain. We have we have you know this song? Yeah,
Yes, yes, yeah. Oh my goodness.
see what the lady did to me. The first time I watched her on Clipbox, and then I saw the small rat. I looked at my mission, I saw a weak soul. I mean, it was crazy. Her voice was following me everywhere. You understand? And those people have stayed with me. We have Bob Marley. I have my crazy cool uncle who introduced me to Bob Marley much later, and it was just a wonderful. It was one of the best experiences of my life. And there's so many people who I really look up to, even people who are not singers. Like there are people who are not singers, but when I look at them, they inspire music in me. You understand? And yes,
Yeah.
the people who inspired me before, they still inspire me today for real because I looked up to real people who didn't change. You see, they just got better over time. So there was no reason for me to, yeah. So I mean, my dad
That's
is the
amazing.
shit people,
And the
pretty
good thing
much.
about what I like is you are not like the typical black people where someone that has really inspired you, they don't give them their flowers. You understand? That some people
Nah,
that they will be like, no, nobody
they,
inspired me for anything. I just, that's a
how can
typical
nobody
thing.
inspire you now? How can nobody inspire you? Even the smartest guy in the whole world still gets inspired by a kid, by a baby.
Mhm.
So how can you say nobody inspires you?
And there's so many people that the pride of the black people. You understand? They will not just say, "Oh, I look up to this person for this." No, they are always like, "Mom, I knew everything." There's some people they really think like that. But I really like the way you on your wiki page, the way you actually listed them. That's giving those people their flowers, and they go about. They know that I am inspiring somebody somewhere, which is very very good, and I really appreciate that
Thanks, mom. I
aspect.
really, it's just normal. It's really normal. Those are people that thrilled me. Like their music took me through so much, like so much. I grew up with their music. Their music raised me. You get so yeah.
So you I don't know the level of your education, but did your level of education and your music, did music interfere in you going to school or something? I just want to know. Or you were just like alongside
No,
going to school
on the contrary,
and
I think. Sorry to say it this way, but on the contrary, I think regular school was interfering with my music because I was that kid. I was supposed to be nurtured from the get go, and then I have homeschool teachers come and homeschool me on the other subjects so that I know the general knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? Because I could never ever fit in, never ever fit in. And so when I was in year two law school, I quit. I went to Yaoundé. I was like, bro, let me follow my dream. I don't, I'm not, I don't, what am I doing?
your own they go kind of saying they were my head. I can imagine. So your parents when they were just cool, like go and follow, focus on your dream. Your parents actually like accepted you being a musician. Is that what you expect? Because like I remember,
Well, should I
okay,
go ahead?
Yeah.
Okay. My dad studied theater arts, and he was involved with like some of the biggest plays we know in the country right now. So he was already arts inclined, and he picked up, my arts energy, my artistic energy. But my mom was like, nah. My mom did not want to hear about it. I'm the first child. I'm her first child. And I was pretty smart in school. She didn't see it coming. She was like, no, she'll die. How? And for a long time, we're not really cool because of it, but right now we're best friends, so it's fine.
okay,
So, Gasha, knowing full well that your
Yeah.
name, Gasha, is not your name, your real name, is your true name, because what I'm seeing here, your name is Ngalando and Shwembu, right?
My name is the Ngala. That's a mistake. The name is Gando Ashwimbom Amabo, and that's where Gasha comes from. So Gasha is Gando Ashwimbom Amabo. You get
oh,
Gasha
okay,
Gando Ashwimbom Amabo Gasha. That's it.
okay,
Oh,
that's amazing.
okay, okay.
Emma,
Okay,
So
my
when
are
my
the,
you
dad though.
what?
That was my dad came up with that name. It was not me, I beg.
since when you start music, when do you feel that you start become in limelight?
Actually, honestly, I've never really felt that way. Honestly, because when I see the goals I've set for myself, I cannot start telling myself that I'm big in the limelight, all that. You know what I'm saying? Because for someone else, it might be big, but according to what I really have to achieve, it's not yet there. But we're getting there, and we've done really great stuff. You understand what I'm saying? The good thing with us is that, like, whenever we put our a little step forward, God came through and blessed it, and it was just amazing. But trust me, we're working really hard because we have set goals for ourselves that are really huge.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So what is your Instagram name, your handles on social media, so that people who don't know you, they might follow you too?
Follow me on Gasha Music. That's Instagram. It's Gasha Music. Simple. Just write at Gasha Music. On Facebook, write Good Gasha. Or if you just write if you just write Gasha, it will pop. On TikTok, is Ladybug Gasha.
Ladybird, gotcha.
I
Okay,
hardly use Snapchat.
you better be using Snapchat. I wish Snapchat was paying. They're making a lot of money from Snapchat. If I don't pay. So
Really,
Emma, do you have a
I'm
question
just
before I
a
go?
little
Before I
bit too old
continue?
fashioned about trying.
Yes, I have a question for Gasha. Before I ask the question, I just want to, appreciate your talent. You're very talented. You have the swag, you have the class, you have the charisma, you have the voice. You write your own songs. You're really, really talented. And you know, when I believe that in order to grow in a place like Cameroon, you need to be consistent. There was a time you brought your fans really, your fans were crazy over Gasha. Over Cameroon was Gasha, Gasha. They love your swag. You kind of appear very wild in your videos and stuff. Everybody loved the makeup you used to do. Everybody loved everything about you. But after some time, you went cold. What happened during that period? Why did you decide to like turn your fans like that? Because you let your fans down during that period. Can you tell us like what happened? Why did you get off cameras and coming back now? What happened?
Where I really feel you. I feel you, but sometimes now it's like you really have to make some really tough choices for the better good. You understand now? And my fans were hurting, and I was hurting too because it was really, really, really hard for me. Because like making that decision deprived me of so much as well, you see. But I just absolutely had to, because I had gotten to a point where I realized that what I needed to do as an artist was, hello,
Hello. Yeah,
can
you
you
can
guys
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
hear
we
me.
me?
can get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was saying that I got to a point that where I realized that what I needed to do as an artist was to truly understand my authentic audience, because I realized that without that knowledge, I'll never go far. Like I'll just last 5-6 years, and then I'll be popping for a few years, and then that'll be it. And I'll not know who's my target. I'll not. It's crazy. You cannot work farm. You don't know who you sell it to, and you cannot be working on like on the wrong statistics and all of that. I needed also to find my sound. I needed to like really cultivate the sound that I was coming with, so that it could really make a difference, so that the message should be there. I had to work on my own self. Like I had so much work to work. I had so much personal work to do. And it's something that I really just had to acknowledge. And I could not be fooling myself that I could do both at the same time. And I was auto producing. I was funding every project by myself. You understand what I'm saying? So I could not be funding projects, funding videos, funding promotion, doing the kind of music that Gasha should be doing, the kind of things Gasha should be doing, and then dealing with all that at the same time. So I was just like, nah, I'll take it one step at a time. I'll work on the music, I'll work on the audios, I'll work on my face, I'll work on who I am, I'll understand all of that, and then I'll just follow the right journey, so that when I get out there, I really know what I'm saying, so I cannot just, I'm not light.
Yeah.
That's very
Okay, so you're just low-key telling we the fans that you this time around we're going to be expecting a lot of hits from you, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, you
This
actually
time
dropped
around
a
is
song.
project. This time we're just
Okay.
doing project. So Love Gasha is out right now. Love Gasha dropped last year, as a matter of fact, and officially in March.
okay. So, can you hear us? The network is a little bit. Oh. Hello.
She's free. She's free.
Yeah, she's freezed a little.
I think she needs to leave and rejoin.
Maybe you need to leave and then you rejoin again, okay?
It's out right now.
Oh,
Okay.
8 songs
love,
on it.
love
It's just like
Gasha.
an
Please, you guys go and stream it.
The network is breaking.
I
Can you
think your
leave and
network is
come back, please? Emma, no question.
No, no, she cannot.
what are you
Oh,
saying what yeah?
You now see why them if you don't pump question. I'm gonna get that pump question.
See, when I don't leave me for comment section, they will don't leave me. I do that the bone
No,
una.
that's what I talk. I say, "Nah, man picking over there, but that's very hot. Now no be man picking on your friend woman ask question.
See,
okay.
you
It's
and the commenters are the bone una today. I'm
Mm,
bonding with you guys today.
it
Now
is
don't leave me.
a support platform
Happy
talking
know you are welcome.
about own stars. Thank you, beautiful universe. One day, our community is gonna come back to normal. You know, when the way something was introduced, it's gonna take some time for a rebirth of it to come. You understand?
Mhm.
Because, for example, you see so many talks about map skincare. So the people who cannot afford will say, "Oh, it's like this, right?" Just know the difficulties on how to train people how to use that particular product. Do you know what it means for you to be the first person to introduce something? You always go through a lot of, and like they said, your first appearance anywhere is very important because people would take that forever. Most of us got introduced on YouTube through horrible, all they know is insulting people. Favor Brown. I like to apply makeup when I'm on camera to look mature. Amaya,
Sorry,
stop.
guys.
Okay, that's okay.
So Gasha is
Sorry,
back.
the
Can you hear?
network.
Is it the network is okay now?
Can
Yes.
you guys hear me? Okay.
So what was the answer or the question that was on?
Sorry.
What was the question again, Senator? Okay, I've forgotten.
Okay, if you're Emma,
Was I the one speaking?
Yeah,
yes,
you
you
were
were
the one
talking
speaking.
about something. You say your
Yes.
album or something. I think you said something drops out, but we didn't get it because the network was kind of like.
And no, actually, the network is really messy. I was saying that right. We already
Mhm.
have the first project out because my sister Emma was asking, like, okay, are we going to be consistent this time around? We're not going to starve the fans of good music and energy. That's what I'm saying. That now we're doing just projects. The first project is already out. It's called Love Gasha, and I dropped it early last year, but officially this March. It has 8
Okay.
songs. It's epic. We just released the first video from it called Spirit. I hope all of
Yeah.
you have watched Spirit, by the way.
I've watched Spirit, but it's not in English.
I'll
I
be
thought it was going to be
checking
like in
TikTok.
English and everything.
I like TikTok.
That's
Yeah,
why. Did you guys like it?
No, it's beautiful.
it's
Everything I like your organic. Me, anything that is so natural, not trying to be somebody else. I just
exactly.
like that. That's why today I know that Gasha, she's very someone that likes this nature, natural kind of a thing. You being the authentic self of yours. That's why I came like this with my natural hair.
Mwah, baby, you look amazing.
Yes. So Gasha, what's the difficult? How is it like being a musician in Cameroon, doing what you do? What are the ups and downs that
It's
you
hell.
experience?
It's hell. It's pure hell. It's like the very heart of hell. Are you kidding? What? It's really hard. Trust me, it's a very tough choice. When I left the States and came back, everybody was asking me, what the fuck did you come back here for? Like, what the hell were you thinking? It was a really hard choice, but it was a very conscious choice. You understand now? Because
Mhm.
Cameroon is school of hard knocks. If you actually successfully break through in Cameroon, there's nowhere in the world you will not succeed. Cameroon is stronger than Nigeria. It's harder than almost everywhere else because the people have
Right.
one funny mentality. You understand? So if you successfully break through, you're good. So I was like, okay, this is where the inspiration is. This is where the raw inspiration is for real, for real. This is where the real journey is. Let me come and face it. But it's hell. It's hell to be honest. Like on it,
Yeah.
everybody knows. Especially when you're doing
Wow.
contemporary music, when you're doing my kind of music, and you're not like 100% or at least 75% mainstream, is actually triple hell. Then when you're auto financing your projects yourself, it's actually like, the pit of hell.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I, I can imagine. Do you have like a lot of bookings in Cameroon, like the way, like from like
Actually,
in
I took a very
Mhm.
different route with when it came to my shows and everything. If anyone noticed, I really took very few shows, even collabos and stuff. I pick them, I select them seriously. And in Cameroon, that we don't have my kind of platforms. We don't have them. We don't have enough of my type of platforms. You understand? So I'm not really like super excited about. You understand? You understand? But like when I'm working, I'm thinking about Coachella. I'm thinking about, okay, if somebody makes a really cool festival in Cameroon or in Gabon or somewhere like I'm more with the festival energy. So that's all what I was gearing up for right now. The whole time I was rehearsing, I was working on my life energy. I was working on the whole picture pretty much. You understand? So now I'm ready. I was born ready, but I'm ready. You understand? So now we're doing more music, more videos, more interviews. Now we're doing shows and everything. Before, I only took charity shows or support shows. I really was not really into like, yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Gasha, when you were in the state, where were you? What were you doing in the state?
It depends. I was there 3 times, but the last time I went on my own, that was not on business or anything. Actually, the first of all, I needed to find myself for real because I had heard one too many times that Cameroon was not my place. Nobody will really like, get my music. Let me try to change. Let me do something else. It's my kind of things. Only white people that love it, or I would never really fit in. And I really, really felt out of place myself. And I knew that I always felt comfortable when I was with foreigners and strange people. People who were like unique. So I
Yeah.
was like, but this is not giving. It's not giving. It's not giving. Well, let me start. I can. If I stay there, I'll start forcing to be like them, and I'll become someone else. You understand? I was like, let
Mm-hmm.
me go and research. Let me understand my audience. Let me understand my vibe. Let me understand my sound. Let me find myself. That was what my last trip was about. You understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I felt like I was done with that, I was like, okay, let's go home and start afresh, because that's what I did when I came back. I started afresh. I acted like I'd never been famous before. I started afresh, fresh subscribers on YouTube, everything from one like from scratch. Yeah. And I kept climbing. Yeah.
That's important. That's nice. Let me. Okay, I'm say some questions from D Mama. Say question for Gasha. What's the visibility and the sustainability of your music career?
What's the visibility and the sustainability? So I don't know. Hi, what's your name? Sorry, Mama. Mama who?
Okay, that
What's your
was
name, please?
the name. My name.
No, the
No,
person
your
asking the
name.
question.
D Mama. That's the name on here. The name is
Okay,
D
okay.
Mama.
Hi. I don't really know if you're welcome to this live. I don't know if you just joined this live, but if you were there earlier, or maybe the network stopped you from really following what I was saying fluently. But I was saying that I've consciously, intentionally crafted music that will last through times, like the Da Vinci Code, like the Mona Lisa. It's not a thing of today, tomorrow, what's popping now, tomorrow, and all of that. It's been intentionally crafted from the get-go, from Kakimbere till now, and it gets even better. So now what we're doing is we're about to take that music to the platforms where the music belongs, because we've understood where it is supposed to go. We've taken time of done some real life studies and research concerning this particular product we're talking about, because that's what you're supposed to do. You understand? And so
Yeah.
if you ask me what's the visibility and the my audience, I have the classiest audience, people who like to think, people who like to go deep, people who are intrigued by, who are not afraid of the unknown. All that kind of people, they fuck with me, they like my music. Age group no day, from 3 years to 100 years, the vibe with it. Anybody has another sense of consciousness, they are with me. You understand? And as for the sustainability, this music is living forever. Play Kakimberry today, play it next year. I don't talk about the rest. It's forever. So right
Yeah.
now we're taking it where it belongs, and you can be sure that by God's grace, you'll be all over the world in no time.
Perfect. That's the positive energy that we need. Growth. Like we say, what you
Bless
put
your
out
heart,
there,
mommy.
I always tell people the energy you put out there is what you're gonna receive. If you keep saying,
Yeah,
hey, overbate, you will just that your own overbate will be coming to you. So
exactly.
when you are that positive, you understand? When you say I'm
Yeah,
rich, I'm the richest, I'm the top here, like that kind of bringing that energy, you're gonna challenge
that's what
yourself.
comes back to you.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
gonna
You know,
okay.
when Essie told us that, wait, you're going to be one of our guests on the show. I actually went to listen. I went to your platform on YouTube. I was trying to listen to the Kakim Berry, but I didn't see it. I was low-key disappointed. So did you take it
No,
down
don't be
from your channel?
disappointed. Yeah, it's like Kakimberry, right? You know, we have Kakimberry, This Life, um, Fire the Burn, There He Goes, and a few other songs that are under another YouTube account because I did business with them and they deserve it. You understand? So when I created my new account, I didn't include those ones there so that
Okay,
they could just
okay,
have, because we really work hard together. So I just let them have, that yeah. So if you want to search Kakimberry, just search. You find it there, but it's not necessarily under my account. You get it's
okay,
from my
okay.
Conwa and everything. Yeah.
Okay, so you said something earlier. You said some people told you that Cameroonians don't understand your music. I don't know who told you that. I don't even know why you believed it because you can tell, you can testify that Cameroonians love your art. You know that very well. You dropped a music, a video. Was is that 1 month ago? Spirit, right? I just want to read a
Yep.
comment from a fan. The fan wrote this
Yeah.
is the fan said, Gasha, there's just one thing I want to beg of you. It's that you never stop that you should never stop singing. You have a fan base here that gets healed from listening to your songs day in, day out. Your song is so spiritual and brings a lot of comfort to the soul. You are the definition of talent, unlike all those other artists who conform to other standards just to sell CDs. You stay true to the game, and we can see your whole thought, personality, and life through your music. And that's what music's supposed to be all about, communication. I love you guys. That's from the fan.
Wow, that's
And
magical.
the fan is a Cameroonian. And Cameroonians love you. It's beneath one of your videos. You actually deserve a heart from you. Like, you need to go and give this fan a heart. The fan has 16 likes and one reply actually. And then somebody replied louder. That person's sound is louder. So I just want to tell you that, the thing is, if if you don't grow in Cameroon, if you like to go out there, you still come back to Cameroon because
It's true,
you
my
were
sister.
Cameroonian. You need to
It's
shine
true.
first back home. Then from
Yeah,
home
we
you
need to
can
face it. Yeah,
definitely
you need
go
to
out.
break through. Yeah, for real.
Yes.
I said I learned it. I went now. I was there. I was looking around, looking around, looking. And if anybody who was smart, like when I went to Convict, MTV, Sony's, everybody was when they looked at me and they were like, "Yo, to be honest, you break through from your country, you'll be matchless." And I
Yeah.
heard it so many times, you understand? And I was seeing like when I was there, like the connection, I made some songs, but the connection was not what I wanted it to be. You understand what I'm saying? Like even people said it sounded good, but for me, my heart, I was like, I don't see the soul. So I was like, nah, let's make the music here. Let's cultivate the sound in Cameroon with
Exactly.
the sun in the dust there.
So we are
Well,
very happy you came back home. We're very happy to have you in
it's
Cameroon, and we are expecting. We want to be trending with your music on TikTok. We are tired of supporting this Nigerian. We want to support our own. We want to trend with
Oh,
your latest
that
songs on
sounds
TikTok.
so
We
good.
want to vibe with it on all our platforms. So we are expecting a lot from you this year. You're in trouble though, because if you don't give us those mutumbos, my sister, I'm gonna report you to TY. I'm gonna report you
You're
to
awesome,
TY.
Emma. You're awesome.
Thank
You're
you,
awesome
guys.
for real. Bless your heart. I'm over enjoying you.
so
Thank you.
Gasha, how do you deal with have you ever had any issue? Because today we were just discussing about mental health on our platform today. So have you ever been in the aspect where you feel like you're having anxiety to perform in front of people?
First of all, I suffer from serious social anxiety when I was a little child. Seriously, like it's been part of me. I was painfully shy when I was young. I had to really work on it because I had to be a performer. My first performance, I almost peed on myself. Oh. And I've grown through a lot of mental evolution, and those are the things that I knew that I had to deal with because I was like, my dear, this place you want to go, if you're not mentally ready, you will not make it when you get there. You will get there
Mm-hmm.
and you will break down and you will lose it. and you'll be like, you never should have made it. You understand? So, yep, I've dealt with much of that. Like, what? And every day we deal with it. It never stops. Every day you just realize that the challenge is just bigger, and you have to just upgrade your mental stamina. And it's like that every day, every day.
Do you have any free rituals before getting into the on stage? Before getting on stage, like something you say to yourself before getting on stage to like, okay, get the energy. And then I will read a
Yeah.
question. Beautiful universe.
I mean, I tell myself that I have a duty to show all the love in my heart and make sure that everybody feels it. It's like every single person standing there has to feel how much I love them, and they have to feel healed. And that's the challenge every time I'm getting on stage.
Wow. Okay, let me read a question from Beautiful Universe. She says, Gasha, dear, are you married? Secondly, apart from music, are you continuing with your education?
No, I'm not married. And if I go to school, it will just be to go and learn some really, really refined classical music. You understand? I read a lot. I read a lot. I'm an extensive reader. I love to read all the time. My phone is full of books everywhere around me. It's books, books, books. If I go back to school, it'll just be to refine my knowledge of music, know how to read the notes, know how to play some extra classical stuff. That's it. That's my education.
So Gasha, right now, you are of the look of things. You are 32 years old, right?
Yeah.
So like you want to make music your life, everything, right?
Music is my life. It's already
So what are
everything.
your difficulties right up to now? And what are you what can you tell us in 1 year, in 2 years, in 3 years? What is the promise can you give us as from now for the look of things in your career?
In 1 year, in 2, 3 years, what I can say is you'd experience me like you've never before. And the thing about my energy is that you don't know that you need it until you experience it. You understand? You don't know that it exists until it hits you. And then you realize that you needed this energy so bad. That's the thing about it. I cannot really tell you that this is how you're going to feel, this is how you're going to feel. There are few artists that gave us that feeling, that you felt like your world was okay, was all right. And then they started existing, and everything felt like I needed this person. I needed to know you. I needed to know this energy. So that's the thing about me. And right now I'm coming to share to share that part of me the best ways I can consistently with everyone. So it's just going to be like an overflowing of experiences. You will get a lot of music, definitely. You get music videos, you get some really fun, cool content, you get shows, you get even more content. You have me like you're having me right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
I want to ask you this question. What is that? The Cameroon music industry it's difficult. I know that very well. What is that challenge you're facing, and how do you think that we, your fans, can assist to overcome that particular thing?
You first of all, it's a little bit corny to say this, because sometimes I get really mad when someone tells me that, especially when I'm really like tired. But you really just have to be strong. First of all, you really have to have like really good people around you, because trust me, like, no matter how tough you are, if you have toxic energy around you, you're about to be seriously fucked, because words get to you. Like, no matter how tough you are, if you repeat, if your mind receives some information repeatedly over and over and over and over again, before you realize it has gotten to you and it's part of you. So you have to be really, really prayerful. You have to be seriously prayerful, for real. Like, you cannot do it otherwise. We all know how spiritual life is, and we
Yeah.
cannot act like it's not. You understand? Yes. So you have to be really, really prayerful. You have to be aware. You have to be strong. You have to be determined. You have to set goals. You have to set goals and decide how you get it. Because someone like me, sometimes I'll be like, this, I can never do this. I can never do this. I can never do this. And then sometimes you find yourself in a position where now it's like that's your only option in the whole wide world.
And I would
Like,
tell me
and
from
then
saying,
what do? you have to overcome it. You understand now? Yes, you have to be really strong, and you cannot really lean too much into hype, because if you're the kind of person that hype turns you on too much, when people like leave you, you can die, you can kill yourself. And even if they don't like leave you, like even if you like too much attention, when you stop getting the attention, you will really lose it. So you cannot really don't be into attention, be into your art, be more crazy about your art and what you're doing than how people are reacting to it, if they are shouting for you, if they are booing you, all those things, yeah. And social media has changed a lot, so don't allow it to over influence you. You understand? You can put your thing out there and somebody, you just get 10 likes, and you start to judge your talent by those 10 likes. That's the biggest mistake you can make in your life, like. And you can judge somebody's talent by because that 1 million likes. That's a very like that's
Yeah.
just a general, it's a lot, but yeah.
That's very inspirational because I can see from this channel, right? The number of people we have
Yeah.
been who have been able to help from this channel. We are not a very broad channel, but the quality of people that the audience are people who can impact you when something is needed. In a space of no time, you will be seeing 30 people, 50 people before you know it. When we bring out something, okay, we need to help this person achieve this, or there's this situation, that's where you see the quality of
Exactly.
people. Yes. So
Exactly.
what you say is very true. It's not about the number of how many million views or how many million likes or whatever. It's about the quality of those people that are always there. That anything you drop, they have to be there to get.
Exactly.
That's
And they can
what
actually make
matters.
an impact.
So I was just watching something, and then you spoke so well about racism. Have you experienced racism in Africa, in Cameroon? Actually, have you ever experienced racism?
Racism. Oh yes, I have. This this thing, the thing about racism, people think that it's a black and white thing. You understand? People think that
Hmm.
racism is a black and white thing. It's not a black and white thing. Or the other races in the world besides black and white people. So many other
Right. Very true. Oh, network.
The
racism
issue.
is just like social injustice because of where you're from, or it can be anything. It's not about the color of the skin. It's not about, you understand now. Yes, even your accent can still bring you racism for nothing. And we know that in Cameroon, we know the Bamenda Anglophone people treatment, but it's
Yeah.
not a secret. It's not a secret. It's in your face. Like they take you out, they ask your ID. Toi c'est qui? Don't Bamenda là-bas. They say it. Oh, is it? Are they hiding it?
I
They're
remember
not
when
hiding it.
I was in Cameroon, and I went to University of Caen. I didn't make up to a year. I could not stand the French, so I left. But there, when someone is in, they'll keep saying Nijo Frunzi. When they see that you are from Bamenda, they just keep telling you go Nijo Frunzi. Try to yes, just the Zanglo,
Wow.
like the way they just, I don't know how to speak the French,
They,
but the way
exactly.
they make you
Exactly.
feel in your own country. Yes, you actually, I was just watching your interview, and you elaborated it very well. It's not about this white, because at times white people even treat you better than your black counterparts.
Of course
To
now.
be honest,
Of
to be
course.
honest.
I was brutalized so badly here. I almost fled this place. I was walking on the streets for another 2 weeks after. I was looking around me like, yeah, am I safe? Am I safe? Me. They drag me, let's say, and it was
Hmm.
just simple anglophone. That just like that. They start bringing motifs. They start the oh, you posted this, you said just funny things, stupid little things. Yeah, it happens a lot. One time we were traveling, me and my sister, they took us. We stopped at the checkpoint to check the IDs. They took us out. Before we even reached the guy, he was like, "If you're anglophone, please go that way." I went there. He asked, "Why you from Bafu?" He said, "Bafu." I said, "Stand here." The way I just spoil my face. I be the way making I explain the meaning behind the I know I be the way make it I be define when people just like on my phone, you could even have an audio record. I said, let's say Papa God tell you, says something will happen for you. You just we just don't go enter back the motor and look so I said he goes, stop me say my country, ask me say, but men Agnaba, come on, whole eyes, what's the meaning of this? Anyhow. It's like that. I'm keen to complain of worse. Trust me. I'm complaining like that. I'm in the town. I'm going around. I'm secure. Trust me. That people who are having it worse like this. It's clear. Everybody knows.
So, like, this will be my last question. Um, how do you balance your public, being a public person and being in your privacy? How do you balance that? Because it's so difficult to get information about Cameroon artists, to be honest. Like, you see the way, you know that in a less than no time, Davido was here with this girl. Like the way people are always, you guys are very, like, very careful. Or is that you guys don't do
Like Buju said, I don't like to play with my privacy. You guys already know I'm a very private person now, and I practice being really private for the whole time I was just working and just focusing on other things. So, well, sometimes news finds its way out, but I'm like that. But say paparazzi no they Cameroon now. In Cameroon, we don't have that energy. We don't have that culture here for real. That's another one because we don't really have that culture yet to like follow up artists or entertainers and pick up taps on them and share with the people. It's not really our culture. So that's another reason too. Because I know I've been so many cool places, so many cool things happening. I'm like, wow. Imagine some paparazzi they snap this thing, then we go born Nigeria. Like for real, like was so damn cool. But like it's not really. They just it's just mostly blogs who just wait for people to post and then they repost mostly. So yeah.
Yeah, because I don't really see like this. All these photographers, they don't have phones, they don't know the use of their work anymore because we are always getting information only about Nigerians. Nigerians are
Everybody
the
in
ones
Cameroon is a
and,
celeb.
and
Everybody
Americans.
in Cameroon
But
is
in
a celeb.
Cameroon, I'm like,
If you don't know that today,
at times,
I
I'll
don't
be
think that
like,
there are very few photographers. See, there are very few people in this country that still have a pure soul to not like to be humble enough and do their job and not feel the need to like you understand unnecessarily put some weight around. You will hardly see a photographer. You will see them feeling like a celebrity himself. You will not want to, you understand what I'm saying? It's just a funny culture. It's just a funny state of mind. That's what I'm saying. It's not really our culture. It's just our mentality. Where you just that one I will say, it's not how. Some people they see me when they know me fine, so they pretend they never recognize me. Then 2 seconds later they start singing my song. It's like that's how they are, like all the time. So it's like it's not really our thing. It's not really our thing. Everybody's a celebrity here.
what are you typing for real? People are really asking. That's
If I'm a photographer, I'll be photographing with all my heart. I'll be on my knees photographing.
right.
All that. I
Because
want to be
I
seated.
don't
I
know,
want to
maybe
be
you don't know that you people,
trust me.
can,
Even a house girl, I go walk that house girl on my heart. No, beside the talk and say, you understand? I say that energy not really there. So
right. Yes, I see.
So, Gasha,
yes, yeah.
what I want to ask you now say 80-20 don't be a very big this way really go on for Cameroon. And at 2080 don't help you.
Eddie Kenzo.
No,
Hmm?
80-20. Like
2020.
see
The
why you move
campaign.
there.
80-20.
Campaign where hold on, I see why can it be louder.
See, you
Talk
know,
am again,
yeah.
Papa.
I talk
Yeah,
say
that's not
80-20
yeah.
don't be a campaign really go on for Cameroon. You as a Cameroon artist, it don't be an impact inside music industry or to you in person.
Wait, say me as a person, I don't get an impact.
No,
How it
okay.
don't help you? What
You
you
don't
think
have to
about
as a
that?
Okay,
musician
say
so
how it
far.
don't help me.
Mhm.
Well, what's that thing that say
Mm.
it don't cause me people to be aware because I cannot really tell how I have gained directly, but I can tell that it has caused an awareness because before people were not really aware of the fact that it was possible to like prioritize home like home made music. You understand? Because even me
Mhm.
personally, it's when I reached the States that I found out that South Africa and a few other countries, they have passed laws to make sure that their music is prioritized on the radios, and it's actually backed up by the government. And you know that there are different people that are on a whole other level, like their own level of authenticity. Real life is we're assimilated fools. That's who we are. That's the fact
Mhm.
about Cameroonians. We're assimilated wannabe fools. Like we're in two completely different cultural setups, you understand? So I
Right.
mean, I'm glad that it has forced people to be aware of the fact that it's actually a possibility, you understand, and it should be that way for homemade music to be, to be consumed more and prioritized over imported music. You understand now? Yeah.
Mm,
Mhm.
So I mean, the awareness is a good thing. It's a dope thing. It's
okay.
necessary.
Thank you so much. FBI clearance, welcome. Mariana, Senator, whatever you're typing on your keyboard makes a lot of noise. You
Which
putting
keyboard did you hear that note? I want my phone to
I'm just reading. I want to make
That's
her
not
clear
a make again,
that
no.
it's not from Senator, it's from because she's in the
It's not
street.
from me.
There's a little pickup somewhere.
That's not a make.
See my hand them. At least you hear the noise.
Yeah. No, you be typing and when you be putting there, you type. Call me Aquara Debunker. Okay. So Emma, do you have another question? The senator,
For
and then
now, for now, no. Later, maybe Senator wants to go ahead.
okay, let me okay.
I said, Gasha, within
Yeah.
Cameroon and within Cameroon, no, out of Cameroon, have you ever been like having a concert out of Cameroon?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that was in
Actually,
which country?
the one of the was it the first, was it second edition of Miss Africa USA? I was a
Mhm.
headliner. And we did some festivals out there in the States. The thing is that I was more festival oriented, not really the club, all those vibes, you know what I'm saying? So I like went more for the festival energy, yeah. So yeah.
You was it there was a you have you ever performed in New York alongside Eddie Kenzo? I think New York
Yes,
or
Where
we
did he
performed.
make that noise? Sorry.
It was that was in, was it in DC?
what 15 or what?
Yes, that was in DC or Atlanta, one of those 2 years with Eddie Kenzo. He had a
Yeah.
show. You had a show,
It
and then I
was
was in the States. So when he came through, he was like, okay. They told him Gasha was, and I was like, you know what, we have to get on stage. So we just went, and then when he did his show, we did chill. It was crazy. Were you there?
I wasn't there, but I was following up. By that time, I just came
It
to
was
US.
dope.
Yes, I
It was
remember.
dope.
I was not there, but I was not. I think I was in. That was when I was in California, but it wasn't in my state because I was going to almost every party. When like P Square, all of them when they come to the Bay Area, I was going. But now, yeah. So okay, you have collaborated with Eddie Kenzo, and also you have
It's
collaborated with so many Cameroon artists like Stanley
for
Eno. Can you give me the difference? Like, is there if they say pick, which one you think is the easiest to work with? It's a beautiful smile. Our network is a little bit.
Network don't pause.
so sorry about my network. So sorry.
Okay. Did you hear the question?
No, I did not. Sorry.
Okay. I said you have collaborated with Eddie Kenzo, right? And you have also collaborated with Stanley Eno, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
if you which of them is more like it's way the person that is way more easier to work with because I know collaboration at times it goes smooth. Some people are very easy to work with, some are difficult. So which of them you think is easier?
Well, okay. Let me just talk about both experiences, right?
Cameroon, of
With
course.
Stanley Eno,
Uh-huh.
with Stanley Eno, it was a Guinness project. You see, Guinness brought us together, and so it was just like snap, snap. So I mean, he was a bit of a diva, to be honest, but he was good. He's fun. He's cool. That's him. We like him that way. Stanley
Okay.
Eno, sorry, Eddie Kenzo is very freaking down to earth. Like we were shooting and picking up chords and working and all of that together. You know, he's that guy. Like I think by nature, he doesn't mind getting in the mud and doing what he has to do. You know, he's that guy
Oh.
playing. The way you see him in that City Lost video, pretty much that's how
Mm.
his personality is mostly. Yeah. So mostly, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I
You
like
don't
to
think we, you know, so how many
Honestly,
Cameroon
which
artists?
also made the working process easy. It's just it was yeah, it was easy.
So how many
okay.
Cameroon artists don't sing with them?
Lot.
How many?
How many
I
Cameroon
don't sing
artists you
with
have
Tizzy
collaborated with them?
Panchak.
Yes.
I don't collaborate with Tizzy Panchak. I don't collaborate with Witty and with Tina and the whole Big crew. I don't collaborate with Nabil. I don't collaborate with I'm bad for forget. I don't know why.
That's cool, right?
I don't collaborate. I mean, who else?
What about
Ziggy
Manga?
Man on the date, Magasco on Fire the Burn.
So was it a difficult
That's it.
time?
You know,
Which
I have
one?
McCoy,
Was it a
McCoy
difficult
too.
time?
I don't collaborate with McCoy.
So when you going to like collaborate with someone, right? Did the person, if you are
Yeah.
the one, if you are the one bringing the person into your music, are you paying the person or you could just understand?
No, usually that's the way it works. But I've never had to pay anyone I collaborated with. Like everyone I collaborated with was a genuine connection. That's why there are so few. Because I don't really go with that, that over systematic
These
energy,
others
all of that.
are
If we want a really deep connection on something that we really share in common, like some value or something. Like there's so many songs we worked on for so long before they came about. We tried so many things and then the one finally came. So it's not something that I can pay you, enter the studio, you do quick and go out. No, it's not something that we cannot work like that. And most of the great minds I've collaborated with, they think the same way. So we just connected and then yeah.
Okay.
So, what advice do you have for any aspiring writer, songwriter, or someone who just loves music? What advice can you give to them? Those who are looking up to you that they want to be like Gasha.
Okay, that's sweet. I think you should write every day. Make sure that every single day you write a poem because music is not a place to play. Music is an office. Is like a scientist's office. You cannot go 1 week without working on your art, your sound, your skill, your poetry, your wordplay, all of those. Knowing how to transmit your message. You cannot go 1 week without. It's like even a carpenter goes to the office every day. If you go to his office, you see him sitting there. You'll be sawing something. You'll be sandpapering something. You'll be polishing something. That's the same thing with music. You don't just catch a vibe, go to the studio, vibe like this or like that. Nah, it's not like that. You make sure that every day you're writing a song, at least a song every 3 days, even if it's a poem or something. Just make sure that you practice your art every day. You get better at it. No matter how whack you might be, you'll be good for real because practice makes perfect. Just really practice. And you know what? Another thing I want to say is that don't underestimate your live performances because what I've noticed, especially with African artists, not really only Cameroonian artists, because I've seen big A-list Nigerian artists that go on stage and do that shit. Like the stage is not a place to go and do your swag or show off your outfit or show off how well you can vibe to a song. That's not what
Right.
happens on stage. The stage is where you go to use your body to communicate the words that you are saying. And you have to actually rehearse it. You have to work on it. You have to understand how to use your body as a medium. So most of them, you see people they get on stage, just a vibey thing. People are just bouncing up and down. That's not how people used to perform. Like that's not a performance. That's not a concert. You're in the club. You're dancing. You're not performing. So it's very important that when you're doing this, the swaggy videos, when you're doing the cool songs, you should work on your stage presence. Work on what you people will see when they come to pay money and see you. You understand? It's very, very important. Yeah.
Very, very important. That's a very good advice for any aspiring upcoming artist. That's super,
Yeah.
super important because people will not pay money. Just imagine. Okay, before I go to this one, how do you take criticism from your fans when they criticize you? How do you take it?
I know how to like be very like indifferent. You understand? and it has helped me to like take, pick the good in everything, because you can say something to me and think is really offensive, except that you really reach for me, you understand, except that I really see you coming for me personally, like trying to really hurt me, that's something else. But if you make like comments about something that I've done or you see me do, and then if I see it or I hear it, if it's not disrespectful, I'll think about it. I'll think hard about it. I'll think about it with all my heart. And sometimes, even if it's disrespectful, if it makes sense, I'll find myself thinking about it even without trying. You know what I'm saying? Like if it actually makes sense, when I'm by myself, I'll be like, oh, that thing kind of made sense for real. You're right. But you understand now, yeah. So I mean, like when people say anything somebody says can make you better. It depends on how you take it. You know what I'm saying? But just don't be insulting. Like when you're insulting and rude, it's just like, okay,
Yeah, that's true.
why?
There's a way you can
Yeah,
actually like table something or criticize somebody that will make the person to learn and get more motivation or encouragement from
yeah,
what
yeah.
you
Most of the time, people only criticize you when they love you, and when it's true criticism, you can feel it because you there's no bad energy attached to it. You can just see somebody who's like genuinely concerned. Yeah.
preach. Okay, let me read a question from Support King. Support King say, when you collaborate with another artist without any payment, how do you share the profit? Is it
Oh,
is
see,
it
I paid
by
Eddie Kenzo.
uploading?
You understand? I paid Eddie
Uh-huh.
Kenzo. That's the one artist that I paid. I paid Eddie Kenzo $2,000 cash for the collaboration. Yeah.
Eli Kenzo is a Cameroonian musician.
No,
No, it's not.
it's an East African
From
from
which
Uganda,
country?
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
From which
You
country?
know his music. One of these popular Maria Osa. Maria. You don't know that song?
Ah, I know,
Yes.
I know, I know, I know. And see, now you have to beat me for all time, so can you see yourself?
No, I know the song now. That's the
Hello.
2014, 2014, 2013 or 15 song day.
Really?
Oh yeah,
So
that's what
sorry. Is this call that keeps?
for. And then he
So,
did
Gasha, which
this.
of their music is like, which of their music that has really take you like, Gasha?
That is freezed a little.
Na network.
Mm-hmm. Ah, ah,
So, my people, while we are waiting
I'm
on
sorry, my people.
Gasha,
I'm sorry.
that's okay.
Senator still remains
I am
senator
here.
after a year. Okay, Gasha is back.
Gasha is back.
So,
Okay.
My
as I
people.
was, I was saying,
I'm
like,
so
which of your
sorry.
music that have been like Gasha, the whole town, the whole place.
Which of the musical collaborations?
No, I'm not talking about collabo. Your own music that have like on limelight. That is
I
Gasha
think it
request.
was. I think it was this live. Kakimbere really hit hard, but it was actually this live because this live got me. I got calls from everywhere. I got calls from we got DeMarco who wanted to remix the song. We had the French rapper, I forgot his name, Yusufa, who wanted to collaborate. We had everybody who wanted to just vibe with Gasha at that time. This live's cover was on the backdrop of not just OK of Afrobeat 360 of it was in Sierra Leone. It was big in Sierra Leone. It was even bigger in Sierra Leone than it was here, and it was really. I think it's this live for real. And then yeah.
Okay. So Papa Piki said you have not answered the question. Okay, do you guys share the profit? That's what okay. Can you before your network actually disturb?
Yeah, okay, true. If we don't like, like, I have a collaboration with Nabil, I have a collaboration with Tizi, I have a collaboration with Witty, right? So there's something we
Mm.
call split sheets, right? So we just make a split sheet such that your revenue the revenue goes to the right quarters, the producer, the co-writer, the this, the that, and all of that. So it's just simple. Yeah, we just simply share the revenue like that.
Oh, okay.
Somebody's is asking Uganda or na Kenya. No,
No, it's in Uganda.
Etiquette, so it's okay,
Yeah,
Uganda.
he's a Ugandan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I know
So
him
you
very
collaborate with him.
like
You travel to Uganda or you travel to Cameroon.
No, we met in the States. It's when I went for Afrima, right? When I went for
yes.
Afrima and he was in he was there too, yeah. So we're in the same hotel. Even though that was not when we went to the collaboration because it was crowded. There were so many people there, and it was not, it was not really organized. It was not really coordinated.
So
It was much later after the. Sorry.
do you knew yourself before meeting?
No, we didn't. We had not met before meeting in the studio. See what happened? I have this very good friend. Big shout out to him. His name is Valer. He has a super cool studio in DC. He's like the shit. Everybody goes there. Flavor. Everybody. Yeah. So,
He's more
he
in
was
Atlanta.
friends with my. He's not in
He
Atlanta.
said it's who, Essie?
That man no, we born by our club.
Valer.
Okay, Valley.
Yes. Vale.
Valley's in Atlanta now.
Yeah, na for the studio.
Just
You can find
Yeah.
stage to
So
Atlanta
the
there.
time my partner that time say,
Essie
I
was
want
there
song
with
with
him.
Eddie Kenzo.
Essie was there with him like 2 weeks ago in the stage
yeah.
there.
I see.
His
No,
studio
that's
is
my person.
away from me. All these big artists they come
Really?
there. Mm-hmm.
Yes. He's that guy. He's that guy for
Yes.
real. Yeah, Valet is job for
I
real.
think it's
So it
I
was
think
Valet. I told my partner at the time that I wanted to do something with Eddie Kenzo. And he was like, Valet, I think he comes to Valet studio often. So let's
yeah.
go there. So we went and met Valet. And Valet was like, he's actually coming tomorrow. He has a song to do here
But
tomorrow.
you know
So
Valley's a
come to.
Cameroonian, right?
Bamileke man.
Yeah, he's a Cameroonian. He's a Bamina.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a
Bamileke.
Bamileke. He's a
Yeah.
yeah, I knew, yeah, eh. So that's why like, okay, this is our brother. He's going to he can do the hookup. So I came to the studio, right, and then I was just chilling, and then he walked in. It was just two of us in the studio, and then my partner, and then Valet himself. So he wanted to record the song. I was just working by inspiration. God was just like, no, just hold on, just wait, just chill, relax, weigh everything and see. So he was like, please, can you help me do some voices behind my song, please? I was like, sure, I can, no problem. I went, you never know that I was about to ask for collab. I went and did my song. I went and did the voices very happily. I came back and sat, and then I answered a call in French, and it was like, so you speak French? I was like, so please, can you help me read some emails and stuff? I was like, sure. And so I read through the emails, translated them for him. So we're just chatting. So when he was done recording his song, I was like, okay, I'm actually here for a collabo. So let's just step into the conference room and then you listen to the beat. If you're feeling it, let me know. So I come to Cameroon from Cameroon with the Bidan Jang beat. Yes, JJ made it and
Mm-hmm.
then Pazo perfected it. So I put the headphones in his ear. I was like, listen to this, because before he was like, oh, I already have too many collabos lined up right now. He was really hot at the time. Now he was hot as
Yeah.
shit.
Oh yes,
He
he
was like, no, he
was.
has too many collabos lined up. He cannot really do any more right now. I said, just hear the song. If you're not feeling it, it's simple. Sometimes you can hear the beat and it changes your mind. And my artist too. I actually, I was at the frame. I was like, oh, okay, I get that. He connected it. It's okay. You are the one that he was like,
Yeah,
okay.
you won, right?
I not yet said anything yet. I had not said anything yet until then. I was just being myself here. So he took the music, he played it. He was like, okay, so when do you want to record this? When do you want to record this? I was like, I mean, we can record now if you want, if you're ready. He was like, okay, let's record tomorrow. He was like, bring me $1,000. I was like, 1,000. I was like, okay, no wahala. And then when we left, we were going outside. He was like, you know what? Give me 2,000, and then you get 100% rights to the song. I was like, that sounds good. That sounds good. You are
Yeah.
hot cake. That sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
So we went. We came back with the 2,000. The next day, we got in the studio. We killed it. So that was it.
But you make some money out of that.
Yeah, that was a big hit now. That song is really
Now
big.
we are coming to that part. You understand? Because when you guys were asking about how easy he was to work with, I just wanted to isolate the answer to that part and not ruin the complete picture. You understand? Because
Okay.
he actually stole from me, and I've been really quiet about it
Oh
for
my
so
God.
long,
Let me take water for
and I've been
that.
waiting for the right time. And I'm asking myself that what the fuck is the right time at the end of the day? When you give somebody such a long. See, let me not talk too much. He went, he exchanged the names, he put himself as the owner of the song, as the owner of a song that I paid for 100%, a beat that was produced by me, everything 100%. Like that's my one collab that I know that you understand what I'm saying. Like he took it, registered it as Eddie Kenzo, and he put Gasha in bracket. He's not even featuring Gasha or anything. And it was his third bestseller for a long damn time. And it's only like 3 years ago that we found out what had been going on, and we found out he made more than $400,000 off of that song alone. So I thought about it. I was like, okay, so how do I get my money back? And I was so broke at that time. When I was finding out it was COVID, I was broke as hell. I was like, what kind of money am I seeing? I'm 400,000 what? I'm not kidding me. I don't understand. I was confused. I was fuming in my house. I was pacing in my house up and down for like 2 hours non-stop. And then we reached out to some lawyers, and then we called from lawyers in the States. And so, because I was like, I want some white man lawyer where give a fuck, and no one sentimental person. You understand? I see my brother, I love find some lawyer, and then I say, so we need to be really cold and ready. I say, myself, I never be ready, because even if I come out talk about an online now, people will say, Gasha define cloud. There's so many things going on, but I couldn't even say anything because I felt like people would think that I was just seeking for attention, or I just wanted attention on me because apparently I'm not really popping or all that. So I was just keeping it to myself, waiting for the right time. The first time I spoke about it was on Darling Younger show, and now I'm talking about it again, and I'm like, bro, I don't know if you know, but there's a God in heaven. You cannot do that. That's when I understand how he was giving all his heart, because he thought that I was just this innocent little girl.
Yes, we know not.
Yes,
we took advantage of you, of your talent. Where are these
and I wrote his manager. I was like, bro, what's up? We're supposed to be family. Like, we're working here under the rain for this shit. How would you even do this? And then he came and was acting like he didn't know what I was talking about. Oh, the song entered the project by mistake when they were uploading the other project by mistake. No, and but I said, how did the names get reversed? Right? With my name going in bracket, I didn't get it. He's like, no, it was a mistake that reversed. I was like, I don't freaking get it. So, okay, where's my money? No problem. You have sold. Like, please, can you give my cut? They stopped responding. I waited for much longer. Like this conversation happened sometime last year. So I've been really fucking patient. You understand now? Yes. It's not like something I'm just getting hot and no. It's been. Now since COVID, these things they happen. Nobody say, nah, I just want to talk. Like you get. Yeah. So I mean, the other day I saw people hailing him on social media. Oh my God, he's giving food to orphans. I was like, yeah, some people go giving food to orphans so everybody can see them, but in real life, they break principles up for other people's life. Oh, you understand now?
How can you pay somebody, say, give me $2,000 for 100% right to your song, your everything?
Thank you.
Just because he collaborated with you and end up. So what have you any
thank you
progress with your case and all of
that?
Sounds
insane, right? Yeah, it really sounds insane. It really sounds insane. Yeah. Yeah.
You can still you can
Emma, you have been quiet, Emma.
Sorry.
You have been quiet.
It was someone interrupt my celebrity. You need to be a problem, Senator.
Ask some questions.
Yeah.
That's
You see, what someone interrupt that?
Oh no, steal people intellectual property. That's wrong.
Okay.
An agreement is an agreement.
I'll pay you for my.
I know you said you should not Sunday. Just send me some random $10,000. Say
not even 10,000 because you cannot make up to that kind of amount.
Random 20,000. Say what you're seeing there. One even knows that the money. That kind of thing, nada.
But did you finally get a good lawyer though?
That's what, now is the time for this. Now is the time for all these things. Yes. Now like this, you understand? Because some people feel like you're all alone. So when you voice out things and then you talk and people are aware, you understand what I'm saying? You can actually get the kind of assistance that you actually need. Because I said, when a white man, you know that racist white people they know.
Jewish.
That's not what a white lawyer.
The Jewish white people.
I know you people get.
Rita, Nami and you, this just breaks me. I don't know 18 at all. Because I don't like
no. No, you go explain for Papa God. Because I asked myself, say, even though I write the manager, because that was a visual, that was a flashback for all things we go through for years. I tell my sister, Gasha, you're too damn emotional for your own good. Sometimes you lean too much into the emotional side and forget that people are just sharks out here, period. And everybody's trying to be a shark. I need to protect yourself a little bit more. Because I just asked myself, Masa, why I even, like, you need to see him though. He was giving his soul. He was sweeping with us. He was picking up things after the shoot. It was like children working together. There was absolutely no way I could have seen that coming. You understand me now? Absolutely no way I could have seen that coming.
That's so bad. Seriously.
You just
He
broke.
needs a little bit of bragging on media. Like he needs a little bit of bragging.
You are super talented. Like I don't know if you see your talent, but anyways, we that you actually like you are your fans, we see it. And for somebody to do
Thank
that, that was because I always see him
Thank
playing
you.
with those kids. You just I like anybody that is popular, they're still very down to earth. You're not
But
like
see,
And
see why
that's the
always
reason why
there
I
we
actually connected
I
with
start to
him.
know
Yeah.
I start to know about Gasha. See why I always talk about her every time. That's why I started saying, who is this girl? See why I always talk about her. Let me go and see her music before like I know who is the girl. See why I always talk about you to be honest.
no, Eddie, it's time.
Bless his heart.
You need to give back what belongs to Cameroonians. Trust me,
Yeah.
because it's not only your own. It's our thing. You cannot do that. Like that's wrong. You make all that.
It is so wrong, mommy. It is so wrong. It's wrong on so many levels. It handicapped me so much because we invested everything we had. I borrowed money. It was in Equatorial Guinea. I had to fly in here. I borrowed money from left, right, everywhere because I knew that song was going to be big, and it was big, and it made lots of money. But he stole all of it from me, and he will never know how much it pisses me. He will never know.
Oh wow.
That's
One thing I like about America is you'll be like, when I was no, they come for you. Whether it was happening, they say the victim can decline. You will do something, oh, nobody they will not say anything, oh. But once they know that you are not okay financially, he slapped me and 1 second slap like me too much. Before you know it, you're going down. You see what is supposed
That
to
is it.
happen? I tell you. Those are people that if I doubt if you know those girls anymore. Like they'll come for you. That was so
Mm-hmm.
sad. That's wrong.
That was really terrible. I was really
Yeah.
heartbroken. And then he went silent on me, He went silent on me because he was performing it and stuff, and I was expecting some shout out and some promo and stuff, and then he went silent.
Right.
And I was like, what did I do wrong? Then I
Mm-hmm.
realized that it's because he was eating my money that he did not even want to even talk to me or act like I existed. So I was just like, okay, good.
You cannot even in that
But
song, anybody will know that it's your song because that's why I said collaboration with him because from the song, from the chemistry in that song, you know that it's your song. He's just someone that
yeah,
was
he left
just
it on YouTube. Oh. If you go to his YouTube account and to my YouTube, it's still Gasha featuring Eddie Kenzo. But the money making side, like that business side, you understand? He changed
yes.
it in all those platforms. Yes, that's where he reversed it to me. But so that's why I could miss for so long. If he changed it like all the way YouTube and everything, I would have found it a long time ago. But when I was looking for trying to put my stuff together, and align my things, that finding out those things. He'd been selling it like low, and it was his third bestseller, and then it was his first bestseller, and then he put it in his EP, and then he put it in an album, and then he just put it in his best of. It's in every single project he's put out since we did it, and it's his single and it's everything. It's crazy.
Very true. Yes. You pretending to be
Crazy.
helping orphans and stealing behind. Justice will bring
Yeah.
you. Cameroon, you don't even
And
So
beg.
Gasha, it means that now you are just single. No, Gasha, you are just single. Nobody is on the local government in the local government area. You are just single.
I'm telling you,
Nobody is romancing the local government.
local government.
Yeah.
They're romancing.
Nobody is
God,
romancing the
Brown,
local government.
Konji. How you call it Konji? In James Brown's voice, Konji kill me for London. Konji kill me for long.
Support begin job comment say, support begin job comment say I go punch you right now for comment section. Support begin you go push edit Kenzo now for a comment section. We go
Yes.
actually do a video about tea. We go drag it to in dragging, like we need to draw your attention to what he has done. We need to do that. We need to drag that to channel that.
Honey,
So yeah,
you
we're
know,
actually happy that you know what is happening right now. I just hope
yeah.
say sorry.
Not I'm saying that justice for her money. Like,
Yeah, exactly. So
Yes.
I hope say bloggers and vloggers they go Cameroonians they go bound a little fight for our sister because we really need to do it. We need to draw your attention. We
I
know
really
say it owe money to Cameroonians, like seriously.
right.
We
I go
need to
really
do
assist
tomorrow I'll
her.
be dropping a video
Seriously.
regarding this on my Facebook page. I'll drop this about them on my Facebook page. And then people they ask me, say, Emma Clark, I don't know seeing you on YouTube. I don't wanna go on Facebook now. Facebook I drop my videos right now. That's how one question for you, sweetheart. Um I believe the way they be tell say they for come to this show. So either one or two questions and they will already prepare your answer. You wait, you ask you. Maybe kill me. So people will never ask you
I
that
be
question.
clueless.
Maybe now one,
Ask her
maybe
more.
now one, maybe now two. So which of that will tell me two of that questions the way be expect someone ask you, or that question where maybe you want answer and will never ask you. If you just give me the answer.
Honestly, no. They all don't take story, no. You know, say some story then they were like you just like film, you know, you just cover all things like for real. You just tell us so we just
Yeah.
we fall like we just the story not story. You understand me? Then we don't talk about so many things there, but I want me to talk about like this new era. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. And also like so you pointed out that when like when during Kakimberry this live, you know, doing all up to chill, it was euphoria and it was amazing. That was natural. There was nothing I could do about it. Like I did not even hope for it. I swear. We just releasing our music, and we really don't know that you really go that far. To be honest, we just know the music was good. You see now, and I believe it made me to believe too much in natural energy, in like just natural organic energy, because I know that that's the one that lasts forever. If I can still be relevant today, is because the energy was natural and it was organic and it was dope. And I really invite everyone who knew me back then and who knows me right now to like go back, because even when I was quiet, I was releasing music. I made sure that there was an audio out at least once every 3 months. You understand now? So I need you guys to go back, check out the music that has been I was releasing, check out what's going on now, because it will give you a wonderful, you know, like it will propel you perfectly into what we're coming with, and you really need to receive it that way, so that it's not just new to you. And okay, so this is what Gasha has come back with. No, like so that when you follow up the whole journey, you know, the hard moments, the quiet moments, the depressed moments, and everything, and you go through all of it, and then you understand what's going on now. You just look forward to what's coming with the best energy ever. So I just want to like invite everyone and encourage everyone to go to my YouTube channel, check out what's been going on this like from the beginning, from the start to now. It's a beautiful story, I promise you. I'm not just saying, it's a wonderful story to experience, and it was intentionally arranged that way with so much, you know, effort. So yeah, do that.
Okay, I'm
And
subscribing
please,
right now.
yes, please, that's good. And okay, we are open for bookings because everybody knows that Gasha is always keeping to herself, and Gasha will say no and all of that. Please, Gasha is open for bookings. Let's talk as much as we can. Let's vibe as much as we can. International shows, national shows. I said international first because honestly, yeah, I've never seen the platform. But
Comment
if you
section
can
stay.
call locally, I'm going to send her number to Maps. She's in England.
Okay.
We can call her, giving her a big fat shout out, our superstar momager. So for anything concerning Gasha out there, you understand?
Okay. Perfect. Okay,
Yes,
please.
her name is Lucy.
Thank you, Brown. But drag edit came to like mad. You don't buy market for Cameroonians at hand.
You go.
No,
You
No,
need
that
to.
even for me, one of my drag keep move crazy.
Oh, but dragging.
He will go get and did there. To be honest,
You
easy.
don't get him. You actually get him.
understand the level of stress where that thing cost me. That thing almost crippled my career because, bro, it was mad though.
Right. Right. That's
For master that song we play only for master that song we spend like $400. Then small thing here and there, small thing here and there. You understand? No, it can't come when they can then six. Now, true say it will be very understanding, but think about it. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? There were six of them. It was he don't go around without his entire team. It was a good thing while it lasted, but the way they dealt with it after, it was really fucking cruel. I promise you, I was not in the position to receive that kind of blow.
right. You being nice. Oh my God. Ezekiel, we don't buy my who drag it by you.
No, no, he needs to drag it. I
Mama
just
vem
hope
de mare că de Dickenzo.
Now what drug that? Now what am
And he bought. He bought it.
He said Dickenzo. You hear me?
Ezekiel, we don't buy my cake. To be
I
I
said
don't
honest,
it's
buy
not.
market.
do you have any project coming up? Do you have any project coming up, or you're just working on new music and any movement or something?
Please, everybody go and stream Love Gasha. Go and stream Love Gasha. And I don't think you guys, no one has started experiencing that project yet. I promise you. Tonight you have to play from Tina Blow Your Horn to the last song, and listen to a story like never before. I need everyone listening and to tell everyone it's healing music. It's not just like it was created to heal you, to take you out of depression, to take you out of pain, to make you feel light, to uplift you. So imagine it's like secular gospel music. You understand what I'm saying? That touches all those
Right,
fibers. So I'm encouraging everyone to go ahead and stream it massively. Let's all run up the numbers of this
So
one
where
this year,
can we
and
stream?
we're
On
going to
which
see
platform can we
more
stream
videos
that?
from this project.
where can we stream it apart from
Sorry, baby.
YouTube? Which other
On
platform?
which platform can we stream it?
Everywhere is on iTunes, is everywhere, Spotify, Deezer, Tidal, everywhere possible. Love Gasha is available. You see now, yes. It's not even available on YouTube. Now just Spirit be available on YouTube. But the audio project will be available on every yes, TikTok is there. Anywhere you tap on, you go any title, you go pop up.
Okay, TikTok.
Yes. So we could really
Okay.
promote the one, we could push and we push the video, we put
Please,
power. You understand? Because we need to make other videos
yes,
from the project and all kinds of things. Yeah.
very true. Mujo fever click the link. I beg me. Oh, what if you
I
go?
don't wanna go subscribe to Gasha YouTube channel. I beg. Una take it for 10K before the end of this year. I beg. Una go subscribe.
That's what's
Not
up.
when Ezekiel don't can't
Love,
thief again.
man. Love. I don't die love, man.
I know, right? And anything concerning depression, where you need that, but when I go subscribe, to be honest.
Please, what's your
I
TikTok
tell you,
account or your handle again? The TikTok handle.
it's Ladybug underscore Gasha.
Okay, lady.
Yeah,
LADYBUG underscore Gasha.
this nigga he really make money because that song gets to 5 million views, man.
I'm telling you, five
You get
million
much
views.
more.
Yeah,
Yeah, even that YouTube views, I don't see 100 for day. Because if you talk something, say,
Yeah.
Brenda, I have more viewers. Let's put it on both our pages. And it made perfect sense. Because I know the fight for say wait to spoil. I just wanted it to have the most exposure it could have. So I was like, yeah, go ahead, upload it on your YouTube too. I upload it on mine and it's fine. But make 5 million views for YouTube. One franc never come and say, Mom, okay, you know what? Just like no, it was wrong, Master. It was wrong on every
Yeah, it
level.
was wrong. It
On
was
every
totally
level.
wrong.
When you want TV, so it even just find some way, just first cover your eyes or
yeah.
even that way you start you feel you chill. You understand no? But come on, nothing.
Okay, I just followed you right now on TikTok. I'm
Thanks,
going to share the link in the comment section, okay? So people can go follow you. Let me copy the link to your channel and put in the
Okay.
comment.
Where is it?
Okay, boo boo. Let me
Oh,
see
please,
this
all
chat.
the rich people
Okay, I click
apply
add.
for Cameroon. Gasha
I
is
see.
open for booking. Even you can decide to like maybe you want to celebrate your birthday, kind of. So this time around, I think we're gonna book you too for Little Admire's birthday in September if you'll be in Cameroon. If you are going to be in Cameroon, because I don't know if we are going to be there, but this time around
Senator can hear us.
I'm saying that
Okay, Queen dropped Gasha's YouTube account handle. Please go and subscribe to her YouTube, and the one I dropped is a TikTok. Go follow her on TikTok as well.
Yeah.
Lovely. So should I drop my YouTube link?
Yes, you can do it. Do it so that
No, they dropped it for you already. Don't worry, it's been dropped already in the comment section.
I should pin it.
All right, cool. Thank you very
Yeah, you can pin her
Thank you
YouTube.
so
Yeah.
much. Because when as soon as I get out of here, the noise just gets terrible.
Let me see.
Guys, go follow Gasha on TikTok and YouTube. I bet now go follow you, follow you.
Yes, girl. Thanks, boo boo. Senator, you hear me now?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see you talk to me hearing.
Not
Okay.
here.
Okay, good.
Okay, that's nice. So, Gasha, we really appreciate you coming and any
I've
like
had the
the
time
number
of my
you're
life.
saying that you can, so that we should be looking for so many people. We have rich people that come to Cameroon, for weddings, and they need you need to spice it up, like,
Spice
because
it
I'm
up,
ready.
definitely.
That aeroplane, we need to purchase it together, so we have to work
Woo!
money.
You understand? You understand?
Like, for real, and
Yeah,
definitely
mama.
you can take my number from Miss Gina, or I can take yours from her, and then
You
Yeah,
know
please,
already,
Gasha,
Miss
you
Gina
do
is
me a favor, please. Please,
yeah.
Yes, my dear.
I need information about this Eddie Ken stealing your stuff. And I really need to make a video about it and drop it tomorrow. Please, if you can send the information to else, you should send it to me. I really appreciate that. Few
No
details about how you went
problem.
about, and
Yeah,
um,
because
I
once
really appreciate
our
it.
YouTubers start,
Can you
they'll
talk
be
about
tagging.
now so that you can just get
Exactly, we drag his
um
ass.
yes, you can just tell me everything that you need to say and all of that.
Yeah.
Would that work better? You just take my number from Miss Gina, so you said you just tell me about it. So yeah, okay.
Okay, perfect, for sure, for sure. Really appreciate you coming, and if whenever you have any upcoming like project, concert or something, you're always welcome. You can always tell us how your if you need support with your ticket.
Thank you.
You can always tell it over here, and we see any project that you have. We are a community. We can
Yeah,
always have our own best to push you guys as
that's
we
awesome.
can.
That makes my heart feel so warm inside.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Okay. So I don't know, maybe because of what you went through, maybe there are some people in the comment section that would want to show her some financial support or something.
Right.
So I don't know if you can pin your Zelle, if they can send something so we can send it to her in the comment. Can I say when I for comment section at the vex to Eddie. And I don't
I
pay for the
know.
vex so like for what happened
Yeah.
and you guys boost for hat.
For
Yes,
anybody
boss.
where you guys know how it's not easy to fund any project that they go through. You see, she's in the studio right now. So if any person get anything, you just want to, like, going through that, seeing your music, seeing the money and calculating the figures, and you're not able to touch the 1 franc out of it.
Eh, mama, my phone went off. Man, take charge.
It's
So
crazy. So
can I
anybody
pin
that
your Zelle account
my
Sorry.
or your
Zelle
cash
account is my
account?
number.
Can I pin your cash app?
Yes, my Zelle account is my
No, I
number.
don't have cash app.
No, I'm talking
Okay,
about
what's
that
the
of
number?
Elsie.
What's the number?
Yeah, anything that I will get, I'm gonna send it to anything that anybody will
Gina.
send. Yeah, we'll send it to Miss Gina, and Miss Gina will rightfully give it to
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yes.
Miss
Momo
Gigi.
number. Okay.
Okay, Momo. Somebody's asking for Momo.
Should we just put Miss Gina's number? Miss Gina will not mind at all.
Oh,
No,
Truly.
oh, perfect.
wait, fine, don't worry. I think Elsie, you have a Momo
Queen
number.
Atkins Dama is asking
You
for
have the
Momo.
number,
If they
right?
have the Momo, then they
Maybe
pay.
we
I'm
have
talking
to
about
Yeah, put
Queen
the number,
Elsie
the
is
one that
asking
you
for her
use.
Momo.
Okay, you have it, right? The one that you
let
usually
me
use.
now. Miss
Do you
Gina's
have
number,
it?
If
right?
Gasha has Momo, let Gasha say the number now.
Oh, let me put it. Let me put this
The
one.
number.
Wait, just
Anything
I think it should provide a Momo. It's good for it to go. They go for a particular person so that we know how much we can provide.
Great admire.
See,
Hmm.
if in and more, where people are there, they'll ask Gasha and Momo. Maybe they put a Gasha and Momo one time for this for us for now.
Okay, no, they
Maybe,
can use this one.
maybe you want a new number they out there.
Okay, all right,
Okay, I
okay.
sent
Maroon no be
the
safe.
I
number.
understand, I understand.
You understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maroon no be safe.
I sent number in the comment section. Is it obvious?
Sorry?
I put the number in the comment section. Is it obvious?
Okay,
It's
you can
showing.
put it if you are okay to put your
If you
mom.
are okay to
Yeah,
put the
okay,
normal
your
number, it's
Momo
fine.
is fine.
No, not it's not. It's my assistant's number or Miss Gina. I was talking about Miss Gina because I was like Miss Gina works perfect for me.
Okay, that's
It's
fine.
fine. But
So
we
this
actually provided, I think I still provided a Momo number already in the comment section.
Okay, there's the normal number, and she put there,
Yes,
that
just
one is
put the
fine.
any
number.
Yeah.
little thing, any amount that you can support, that will be
Any guys, $5, $10,
And
one
God's been
hundred
very
dollars,
abundant for us.
$1,000, anyone.
yeah. Please and
$100,000, 10,000 francs, 100 francs. God will bless you the same.
yes, so
Amen.
amen.
Yeah.
And please support our own. Let's support our own. Listen to
Yeah,
the music. Go and stream them. Look at what she went through. Someone took advantage of her hard work
seriously.
and all of that. So
Yeah. Support begin, we just support begin. Support begin, no whole like coach Eddie Kenzo can't support for yeah, can't send that money. Support begin say
oh,
money for
oh, make sure.
I like you like that,
But make sure for any other person we get if you have like your event, you're going to Cameroon for weddings, for anything that you want to go do, please Gasha na the hit. I just tell you now, he get very beautiful songs the way.
Class never trash. Class never trash. Class
I
never
beg,
trash. Very
we
classy.
support our celebrity.
Yeah, very
Just
true.
now she bride half a year now, she bride what she don't quite now.
Really
Support begin. Support begin say it broke, you want to coach. I say when I go broke your mom now, you use 90 buy next day. Support begin no come on me today, I beg.
So what give them?
Say be broke, baby, I go coach person. Say when I go coach, I go broke your mom. You say I get money to buy next day.
Me they pick
I
you
know.
What
up.
give anywhere a dick Enzo?
They will drag you today. So Gasha, thank you so much. We really appreciate having you on here, and we believe that you will see we wish you more blessing and keep having that quality inspiration so that you can keep giving us the beautiful hit that you're already doing. We
Yeah.
really appreciate you
God bless you, mama.
coming, and anything
God
from
bless you.
anybody that will send anything directly will be sent to Miss Gina, okay?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you so much,
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Emma. Love you, girl. Mwah, you're
Love you
awesome.
too.
Senator.
Okay.
Who's that? Is also Senator?
Eh?
You there on outside?
Are Canada?
Okay. Who's that you there? Emma, who's that you there? You there Dubai?
Goodbye. Yes.
Okay, great, wonderful. Ooh.
Me, I just come Canada.
Everyone
I be there, I task.
nice.
So I just come Canada for a minute.
Zeti,
I didn't a task. I just come Canada for a minute.
I see. I heard the chocolate in Canada.
See?
I heard the food in Canada is so shitty. There is no jama and things like
Oh,
this
today.
in places. Good to know. Okay, now.
Okay, guys, I will
This was
see you
amazing.
later. We love you, Mama.
Take care.
Love you, Gasha. We'll keep.
Love you guys. This was
Yes,
amazing.
I'll get your number
Love
from
you.
The time went
Tina.
by so fast. I didn't even realize it.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Bye, Emma.
Bye.
Bye,
My
Ma.
goodness.
Bye-bye.
Admire that's my iPhone.
What
For
did you
people
do?
that way they want help Gasha, now you number that for there.
Admire just slash on my phone for downstairs.
For those of you who want help Gasha, now number that anything no small. Now our artists,
I will call
I
them name
support
one after
our
the
own.
other. Support begin. What's that name? Rita Brown, Rita O. What's that other one? I might see that name them again. They don't do disappear comment section. They don't disappear.
The show is
Okay.
already 3 hours.
Nashi Bright.
So
And we can do it. Shannon Paul. Wait again.
we don't get an amazing time where
See, you can close the show and take care of the baby.
so our next show will continue with because we never finish this mental health. Our next show we're gonna conclude, okay? We need to see the
Yeah,
symptom
yeah.
and then we'll see the solution where people they feel go through and how we feel prevent mental health. So those are the topics that we'll be discussing next show.
And
Yeah.
for me, when I know my normal day, Sunday I preach. And we see anyhow for this street, I like camera anytime where anyhow come. You coach my woman, you coach me, you coach my company, I just like camera. Anyway, you know, be right. While you know not to concern insult, and the joker enter put on man for street line. So we are not for now. I never subscribe. When I subscribe because when I enter, when I get notification. For those of you that has not subscribed, has not liked this video today, like the video. So me, I think just be now. So I come after. So I'm already alert. I'm bloody hot. So I will see you guys later. It's already 3 hours for the video. If you have not liked, and then our normal days on our show with LC Emma is Tuesday and Saturday. And for those of you who are just coming into this podium, if you are not using maps, what are you waiting for? Maps handle is there on Instagram, maps.skincare, the same as in on Facebook. So if you are not using maps, what are you waiting for? We have tote handbags and all set of makeups. We do. Talk to you later.
Oh, thank you so much. This someone just sent Gasha 52,000 francs CFA. So thank you so much. She doesn't want me to call her name.
Thank you so much. I don't know who the sender is, but God is going to bless you.
Thank
God
you
is
so
going to
much. God bless
replenish.
you, really. We really appreciate.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that. Support begin the way they are honor. Support begin to and support begin $10 now off the live show.
Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate. We're gonna conclude next week, not on Saturday, please. Yeah, Admire is a little. This is. I
Yeah,
don't
she's
know. Yeah,
taking praise.
she's tired. Okay, guys. Love you. Be
Thank you guys
safe.
for watching.
Check on your
Bye bye.
neighbor. Check on your man. Check on your friend.
Signing out.
Yes. Okay, sweetie.